Oh, hello everybody. Welcome to the first stream of this week because I've been exhausted. Hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. Let's see. I was double checking everything. I was almost late again, but I wasn't. I was not late. I was on time. Anyway, hello. Welcome to the stream. Glad you're here. While you're here, make sure you do all the YouTube crap, like the video, share the stream right now. Share it right now. Share it to Twitter, wherever, Facebook, whatever you're on these days. Share it. Bring a friend. If you'd like to support the stream, you can. There are ways to do that. My birthday is in April after all. So, hello everyone. Hello Chef, AGD, Viridian, Top Hat, Metal Fuse, Bear Man. Lots of people already in the chat early. Thank you so much for showing up early. I appreciate it. Tonight might end up being kind of a long stream. Hello, Willow. Willow's in the chat too. Yeah, okay. So you're on time for once. Look at that. Look at that. Tonight might be a longer stream because we're doing the last trial in Danganronpa 2, and I kind of just want to go ahead and finish the game. So there's no telling how long that'll take. But we're just gonna go, and we're gonna see how it goes. But yeah, that's the plan. No idea how long it's gonna take, but whatever. I'm gonna get the game done. I'm gonna finally finish another game. Like I will have finished like 2 games within the span of the week. That's a big deal for me. You're looking forward to it? Well, I am too. I'm looking forward to it as well. Long stream, yeah, long stream. Let's go. Yeah, exactly. So I'm probably just gonna go ahead and just jump straight into it because there's no telling how long this is gonna take. So I gotta turn the sound on. Like, you know, like we're doing a trial. You know, the trials can last a long time, and if it's the last one, like there are no telling how long it's gonna be. Another 5-hour stream. If it ends up that way, I guess I'll have to though. I don't know. I would like to sleep a little bit tonight, but you know, whatever. I got a long weekend coming up, so there'll probably be a bunch of long streams this week, honestly. Especially like Thursday and Friday, like, you know, I won't have work Friday, so I can do a long stream Thursday. I can do a long stream Friday. I'm gonna have to figure out what to stream though, because if I finish this game, I could never do a 24-hour stream or even a 10-hour stream. I would go crazy. The most I could probably do would be like 6 hours if I took breaks, maybe. That would be ridiculous. Far Cry 5 and Rising. I don't have Far Cry 5. I think you got me Far Cry 3. I mean, Far Cry 5, if I was going to play one of them, Far Cry 5 does look more fun. Yeah, we could try VR chat too. Maybe do like an extra stream on Saturday or something with VR chat. I don't know. Let's have to see. Okay, so refresher, because it's been like a week. What's his name? I'm blanking. Annoying guy. Nagito. That was it. Nagito bit it. He got like shanked to death, and like had like freaking rope it around, and like he got really brutally messed up. Hold on, I keep freaking I'm swapping between my freaking windows. I'm making where I can't see my chat like an idiot. There you go. Mango or green apple? Mango probably. Sekiro, I guess I gotta play Sekiro a little bit more. It drives me nuts. Sekiro drives me nuts. I was getting very angry about it. Oh no, poor KB, his Kiwi internet. Sekiro also will bother you about Sekiro when you bring his General Oniwa's head. I'll have to try it, I guess. But anyway, yeah, Nagito died in a very gruesome fashion. And I have no clue who it could possibly be, because there were some clues that might be like how it happened, but like who did it? I have no idea. I have no idea. We're just kind of going into this blind, I guess. So, and it's probably going to be something crazy. We're just going to have to see.
Damn right.
Looks like everyone's here. Huh? This is it? Shouldn't there be more people?
Damn it.
Stop it, you're making me depressed.
Stupid fool.
Is it a tart green apple or is it a sweet green apple? That is true. Like, green apple could be either one. Oh, you know what? Listen, I had trouble with like the first major boss in Sekiro. I don't even want to hear it. So it's going to happen again. The cruel conflict where we must doubt our friends. Once we're through with this, we can go back, right?
That's right.
That Monokuma bastard said so, didn't he? He said this is the last class trial.
Damn it.
We've been tricked every step of the way. There's no way I can believe that so easily.
Of course not.
What do you mean General Oni was the first major boss? I fought like the troll or the what you call it? Ogre. Jeez. Ogre's a mini. Oh my god. I hated that. I hated it. Why can't you believe it? The guy who's making you do all this is the one saying it, you know?
You know, right?
That's why I'll definitely survive. We can really go home after we deal with this class trial.
Right.
I'll definitely find out who the killer is, no matter what, even if I have to pull out all the stops. I think he's kind of an idiot, though. I don't know how he's gonna do that. Why are you here? You haven't realized yet? That feeling of wanting to leave this island? Thinking like that is Monokuma's trap, you know?
Huh?
What are you saying?
Got it?
There's no way Monokuma will end things here. He's planning something far worse. Stop trying to jinx us.
I'll beat you up.
Damn right, stupid rabbit should just shut up. Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair. I have finally realized, after losing my powers, I've realized that cursing your powerlessness or your fate accomplishes nothing. The possibility may be small, but as long as there's a possibility, you must face it. The gold monster is pretty good. Yeah, that's the pineapple one. In order to become someone who can be proud of yourself, so I will fight. She's gonna fight Monkey. She's probably gonna die then. No, my favorite is the Ultra Rosa monsters, the pink ones. That or like they made a zero sugar one that's like the original flavor, and that's really good too. Like it almost tastes exactly like the original flavor. What's her deal? I do not really know, but she seems different from before. Maybe she read a self-help book.
Wait.
But her eyes, she looks so determined. What can you tell just by looking at those button eyes? Anyway, make sure you turn off Mini Maru. It'd be annoying if you started talking during the trial.
But still.
Somehow I understand what Monami is saying, I think. Anyway, let's get going to the class trial.
Yep.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Let's go. I'm ready to get this going. I don't like coffee monsters. I don't like canned coffee in general. What are you talking about? The zero sugar normal monster is good. This is the end. I keep saying those words to myself over and over within my mind. I entered Monokuma Rock. The kidneys of a habitual monster drinkers are real life competition generators. I don't drink mini sodas or energy drinks anymore. Yeah. This elevator ride. This will be the last time for this too, right? Or it's so easy. I hope so. Well, if anything, it'll be like the first game. Only 5 people will survive. So, let's worry about things after we're finished.
You are right.
More importantly, we must focus on the class trial before us. Let's get to it. How can you not open a can? Like, come on. The killer managed to kill someone like Nagito. There's no way this is going to go smoothly. I mean, I still can't believe one of us was able to do that. Nagito was problematic in many ways, but he was also a valuable asset during the trials. Yeah, you're right. In fact, during the Funhouse ordeal, we were completely dependent on him. But even if he's gone, the ones who survived need to stand and fight. We must fight. Hello, Banjo Bob. And then, the door slowly opened. This bright light greeting us. Is that the light of hope? Or the light of despair? Would despair be a light, though? It doesn't make sense.
Well, now.
Well, then. Now that chatterbox Nagito is gone, there are only 6 of you left.
Shut the hell up!
Enough, just start this already.
Hey!
Hey, this is it, right? This is really the last class trial, right?
Yep.
It sure is. So you gotta show some enthusiasm and make sure you give it your all.
All right.
Didn't I tell you he said it? This is the end.
Now then.
Let's get this class trial started.
Viva killing!
This is the last class trial. Let's show some enthusiasm and kill each other. All right. This is the 5th class trial. According to Monokuma, this is also the last class trial. That curtain is about to rise. All right, yeah, that's what happened. He got. If you didn't see last time where you forgot, like, that's what happened to him. That's been like the most brutal one so far. Nagito Komeda, the ultimate lucky student. When I first met him, I thought he was a nice guy. He came across as very sociable. But his true nature held such a demented thought process that it was nothing like his outward appearance. He said he believed in hope more than anything else. He said he was yearning for a powerful hope that can overcome any despair. He said he would even help despair just to prove that hope will never lose to despair. And he said that he'd become a stepping stone for hope. His way of thinking was completely screwed up, but there were also times he saved us too. Someone like him was killed. That was the end of him. Death metal album? I have no idea at all who did it, but there's no way we can end this without knowing. Take a shot every time JMeZZ says hope or despair. I mean, okay, first of all, you misspelled despair, so chef moment. And second of all, it's kind of a big theme in these games, so we will be consumed by despair. That's why we absolutely have to find out the person who finished off Nagito. The killer who murdered Nagito. In order to return from this despair alive, we need to reach the truth. And if Monokuma says this is really the last trial, that's all the more reason we need to do this. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, the last one, has begun. Save, yes. Set skills. I think I got some new ones, didn't I? Okay, I got that, and then envious influence. That's influence gauge, right? Yeah. Okay, so I've got 3 perks out of however many. I guess the only way to get more perks would be if you like play the game over and over again. Okay, let's do a quick refresher on our truth bullets. Monokuma file. Victim was Nagito, discovered inside the warehouse near the plushie factory. Time of death, believing noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. The way to get more perks is to be skillful. Listen, you have to like talk to people to unlock perks, and there's only so many times you have the opportunity to talk to people. Torture wounds, both Nagito's legs were tied with a rope, and each rope was tied to nearby pillars, blah blah blah. Thighs were also covered in a lot of stab wounds. Not the thighs. Rope that was burned, right? Survival knife was stabbed through his hand. Solar knife from a military base. There was no blood on the palm of his hand. He had duct tape on his mouth. The spear of Gungunir. Talking to people, gross. Listen, I mean, talking to people talking to people is not always that bad. It's not always that bad. If you can do it in an environment where you're comfortable. Right, the spear came from, that castle. And it had a cord on it, like a weight. The Monokuma plushie was stabbed through it. There was blood on the girder up ahead. The Monokuma panels, were like laid in front of the door. Oil lighter. That's how the fire started. The MP3 player, because there was music playing. So there's again. Sonya secretly used one of the bombs from the military base at the ancient ruins and found out that the bombs were fake. At the time, Monami was apparently peeking at the whole thing. Monokuma's accounts. Monokuma knew all along that the bombs were fake. However, he apparently never revealed that fact to anyone. Monomi's notebook. Diary that shut. Yeah, it was terrible diary. There were gas mask and gloves in Nagito's cottage. Right. He also had some poison. Yep. Piece of blue paper. Yeah, it looked like it came off the top of the poison bottle. The Hope Peak Academy file. Right. This file contains the Hope Peak Academy student profiles for all 16 students participating in the school trip. Due to the fact that Monokuma forged the traitor's profile, looking at this won't help identify who the traitor is. Alright. Mel, that just sounds like a really bad place to go. Maybe you shouldn't do that.
Now then, let's speak during the class trial.
Yep,
If
I
you
already know
vote
this.
correctly, I'll punish everyone.
Yep, we know this.
Oh my, Monomi? My cute little sister? You're awfully quiet. What's happened to you?
T-pose the whole time so everyone knows not to mess with you.
You've ascended the ladder of adulthood and reached the moon? Because you're a rabbit?
She doesn't look very happy. Maybe she'll attack him and it'll be funny.
Yes,
Well, never mind. She can't do it. She's still useless.
One more time.
Okay.
Jeez, how about this one? This will be
Domestic
my
violence, I know,
final
right?
blow.
Okay.
It's useless.
She just like turned herself off or something so you didn't feel anything?
Please stop. I feel bad for Monomi.
Really?
You're right. Now's not the time for me to horse around with Monomi. The class trial has started, after all. The victim this time is Nagito, who is attempting to reveal the traitor for
Monokuma
everyone's
blast.
sake. Who in the world killed him? I'm so curious.
I would
If he
also
was
like to
killed
know.
for trying to reveal the traitor, that traitor is obviously the killer. They were trying to shut Nagito up.
Perhaps.
No, that might not be it.
Huh? Are you trying to protect the traitor? They didn't call out when we were in danger. Wait. Don't tell me you're the traitor.
Don't say something so stupid. There's no way in hell I'm the traitor.
He's too dumb to be the traitor.
Now that's more like it. Why don't you guys hurry and start arguing already?
The traitor and the killer who murdered Nagito is here, right? Are they the same person? Or... Torture and survival now. Oh, we got a lot of stuff to choose from. Okay. Duct tape, plushie, panels, oil lighter. My goodness. All right.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up.
That's a fair assumption,
What were
actually.
they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place. If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
I don't know about that.
I found it by coincidence.
His mouth was
There's
taped.
no way I'd torture someone.
Yeah, the duct tape. His mouth was taped, so they couldn't have been trying to get information out of him because he wouldn't have been able to talk. Why did the killer have to torture Nagito? No, there were wounds on Nagito's body really caused by torture in the first place? That's a good point.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
Hello, Albert.
So that's why. What were they trying to find?
Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
If so,
Is whoever found the bomb first.
No. Okay, so.
Damn it! The killer didn't tape
me
Nagito's
think.
mouth to shut him up.
So, obviously, like, they wouldn't have been torturing him. They wouldn't have been torturing him, like, to get information because his mouth was duct tape, right? Like, that's what I'm thinking. Because homeboy couldn't have talked if his mouth was taped, so that couldn't have been it. Yeah, I'm thinking it's the duct tape. I just got to figure out like where it is. I gotta think. It's got to be the duct tape. Just where?
I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the
Killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why. What were they trying to find? Definitely the bomb's hut. If so, is whoever found the
that was Fuyuhiko. I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
Maybe I have to agree with him. Should I agree with him or should hold on?
The killer didn't take Nagi. I'm telling you, they were tortured.
the reason Nagito's body was.
It's because the killer tortured.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's wrong.
They could have been tortured for information because his mouth was taped. I don't think he did it to himself, honestly.
So he wouldn't have been able to confess anything.
That's true.
If he was being tortured for information, they wouldn't have taped his mouth like that.
I'm prepared.
Oh, great. One of these.
I just realized it. It's a trap.
Trap?
Stupid Hajime. You got caught in that trap.
Stupid? Huh? Who is he? Who is he to call somebody stupid? Torture wounds, burn right, travel knife, duct tape, travel knife, duct tape, spear of Gungnir. Okay.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you'd obviously assume he couldn't talk. But that was the trap.
What?
He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
I can't back down.
Okay.
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Exactly.
Pay attention. This is how it went. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb. Then, after they killed him,
Allow me to
Ah!
those words.
Think it was Nagito's schizoing? I don't know
No,
about that.
there's no doubt Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he was beat up.
what did you say?
Because he was like sucking the duct tape into his mouth because it was like he was screaming.
Who cares about the duct tape? You might as well settle this with rock.
No, this is an important clue. Shut up, Akane. Just stand over there and be hot. You're not smart.
We don't need to play a game. It's clear the duct tape was on his mouth before the torture even began.
Why do you always side with Hajime? Do you have a crush on him or something?
It's because he's the protagonist. Are you in elementary school or something?
You were with us when I peeled the duct tape off Nagito's mouth, right? The blood on Nagito's face wasn't under the duct tape,
Kind of
remember?
onto something for real. What? Yeah, there was no.
The
Oh,
blood
there
on
was no
his face
tape on
came
his
from his
face either.
arm
Yeah,
wounds.
we no blood on his face either.
Which means the duct tape was on his face before his arms were even wounded.
And the duct tape had a lot of crinkles around his mouth. He must have been struggling to open his mouth under the duct tape.
Perhaps the duct tape was used so we wouldn't be able to scream.
That's a logical conclusion.
Then it's like I said at the beginning. The tape wasn't for torture. It was to keep his mouth shut.
However, if they wanted to seal his mouth, they did not need to hurt him with such ferocity.
They probably had a deep grudge against Nagito.
That's also a possibility.
Then, are you saying the killer was trying to make him suffer?
I mean, that kind of how it looks like, right? If you're stabbing someone in the thighs, like how many? That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. At least like 15 times in one leg. Like that's yeah. You're trying to make them suffer.
If so, it's friggin' crazy. Did they go psycho or something?
Probably. Like a lot of people do that in this game.
No,
In
they
these
didn't
games.
just go crazy.
28
Whoever did this
tablets.
must be one crafty bastard. If not, they wouldn't have taken the time to set fire to the crime scene and destroy all the evidence.
The warehouse fire was for destroying evidence?
We can't think of any other reason.
But who could have done that? When the fire occurred, everyone in this room was gathered in front of the warehouse. Yeah, and right after I opened the warehouse door, the flames started burning from the very back.
Unless like the lighter was rigged or something. Like could it be rigged? I don't know how it would work. I don't know. It could be rigged.
Which means it is
shit.
plausible to think that nobody here set the fire.
Mm-hmm.
Killer isn't one of us. But that's not the case, huh? I mean, it's wishful thinking.
The killer is among us.
Even if it was only a coincidence, the timing was just too perfect.
Based on the pattern up until now, we should suspect that some kind of setup was used for this.
Some kind of setup? Like what?
Would be easy to rig. Yeah, it probably would. Now that you mention it. Oh, apparently someone has suggested a gift for me on Throne. That thing where you can like send me stuff. Hold on. I want to look at this really quick. Oh crap! What's my login? I don't remember. Is it this email? Maybe. I swear if it's something ridiculous. Close. Oh my gosh, why is there so many ads? One suggestion. Holy crap, someone wants to send me a gaming keyboard? Yes, I'll approve that. What? Yeah, I'll accept that gift suggestion. Holy cow. Okay, he was hung up with the lighter when his body fell eventually from the rope burning through. The lighter fell. Holy crap, wait, hold on. That is a good idea, but only one rope was burned through. Like only one rope, and the other 3 ropes were tied to pillars. So I don't know how he could have been hung up. But that's good thinking though. Maybe the lighter was used to burn through a rope or something. Doesn't Akane have the biggest grudge against Nagito? Yeah, but like she said, like she was out there with everybody else. I don't know. And honestly, I mean, I love Akane, but I don't think she was smart enough to set this up. If we're being real honest.
I do not know that, but that has been the pattern before.
That's our Miss Sonia. You have such an amazingly high intellect. Alrighty then.
What a
Let's
sim.
think about this based on what Miss Sonia thinks.
There's blood. Yeah.
Is that okay, Miss Sonia?
And I think the blood like is from so like he was impaled with the spear, remember? And the spear has like a cable and a weight on it. So like I think the spear was like tied around that beam after he had been stabbed and was like up there waiting to finish him off. That's what I'm thinking at least.
Damn right it is.
That's why there would be blood on it. Or it was an act the whole time. Oh. The reason for the fire, huh? They're right. We need to clear that up first. Torture room, burn rope, survival knife, duct tape, monocule place, monocule, light panels, oil lighter. Alright. A lot of stuff
The
to choose
direct
from.
cause of the fire was the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
That's what it looks like.
The killer used some kind of setup. He lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
They probably just threw the lighter.
Based on the shape of that oil lighter, it can stand upright while the flame is lit.
That's true.
If they tipped over the lighter in some way, it could have ignited the curtain.
Some way?
Maybe they used invisible thread.
I don't think that's
There
possible.
should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
Or perhaps opening the door caused intense wind pressure to tip over the lighter.
I mean, some colors you said used to the fire. So what could it be? That's a tough one. I'm wondering if, like Viri says, I wonder if it has something to do with the burned rope that was around his arm. You see the bullets. Okay. I don't think I can show the truth bullets just like from this screen. Okay, let's have to look at it. Okay. We got torture wounds.
The fire was.
Got torture wounds, survival knife, duct tape, Monokuma plushie, Monokuma panels, oil lighter.
The oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
The killer used some kind of setup.
Oh wait, the panels were knocked over like dominoes,
with the lighter.
right? Like they were knocked over like they were
Some kind of
dominoes.
setup?
Yeah, I was thinking
oil
that.
as an improvised fuse?
So
They
were
threw
in
the
front of the
lighter.
door.
Based on the shape of that oil lighter.
Okay, so the
can stand
panels were in
upright
front
while
of the
flame is
door.
lit.
Knocked
If
over.
they
So
tipped
did
over
they
the
knock
lighter
over
in
the?
some
Did they knock
way.
over the lighter
It could have ignited the curtain.
when they opened the door?
Some way?
When they opened the door.
Maybe they used invisible thread.
Oh, open.
There
Does
should have
anyone
been a way to
mention
tip
a
it over
door?
with sound waves.
Wait, Sonya
Or
mentioned the door.
perhaps opening the door caused.
Maybe. Aha!
I agree with that.
Look at that.
I also agree that opening the door is what
Oh,
started
I saw
the fire.
Menace also said the cardboard thing. Yeah. So we all had the same idea at the same time. Look at that.
Just as I thought, it was the wind pressure. A dust devil blown here from glorious Japan.
I mean, if he was like tied up by one rope, Viri, that would be a good idea. So the panels were like, because remember, I think like Akane had to like literally like bust the door down. They were pushed up against the door pretty hard.
No, not wind pressure. They probably used the Monokuma panels. A huge number of tipped-over Monokuma panels were found at the crime scene, right? It looked like they were scattered everywhere, but some were laying on top of each other in a single line.
Mm-hmm.
Just a single
some
line
were
leading
burned
from the
at the
warehouse
back.
door to the fire's origin.
Does that mean anything?
The killer probably arranged those Monokuma panels to create a domino effect.
That's what I said, like dominoes.
A domino effect.
You mean those tiles kids play with by lining them up and tipping them over?
In place of those tiles, the killer used the Monokuma panels. So when we opened the warehouse door, the first panel toppled into the second. And from there, they fell like dominoes until they reached the lighter at the end.
And I guess the panels, they're like cardboard, so that would be like kindling for the fire.
But wouldn't it be obvious that those big panels were falling over?
That's true.
That's probably why they turned off the lights in the warehouse, so we wouldn't notice them.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Your Kiwi Inner is making it unwatchable. That's a shame. Sorry, KB.
So the reason the warehouse was dark was to hide the domino effect.
It's fair.
And one more thing. There was something else the killer did to hide the domino effect, right?
Killer did one other thing to hide the domino effect. Torture wounds, burn, survival knife, blood on the hand, duct tape, gear, No, wait, no, the plushie was behind the curtain, wasn't it? Monokuma panels, oil lighter, MP3 player. Oh, wait, MP3 player.
I see.
Ah, yeah, there's playing music.
You were
You
talking
still read the
about
chat? Well,
MP3,
thank you, KP.
right?
You could also try to, like, put the stream on really, really low resolution.
That hymn blaring throughout the warehouse masked the sound of the falling panels.
Okay, that actually makes sense, yeah. The inside of the warehouse felt even darker because of our eyes were still used to the bright sunlight outside. Within that darkness, a loud hymnal blared throughout the warehouse at full volume. Do you guys hear something? Yeah, it's really damn loud. Does Nagito like listening to this depressing crap? No, I'm not talking about the music. As if on cue, it suddenly started. Also, she heard the stuff falling over.
That's it.
Watch the
So
stream in
strange sound
144p for like a
actually the
month and a
sound
half
of
on
the
your phone.
panels falling.
Oh goodness.
But those sounds weren't the only strange thing, right? Looking back on it, it was also strange when we opened the door to the warehouse.
It's fine, I'll open it slowly. Why are you always late? I don't know, JD. Like, do you check the Discord? Or like, do you check my Twitter? I always tweet about it. I try to schedule the streams in advance. I try to give people plenty of notice. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, I'll be fine. With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. But it wouldn't open. Oh, it's 360p time, let's go. At least that's better than 144 like Chef had to do. Your phone likes to overheat a lot. Well, Metal, maybe you should fix it. You're the electric guy. There's something blocking the door. I can barely open it. I knew it. It's a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay? Didn't I tell you it'll be fine? I just got to use a little more force. What happened to opening it slowly? Kane ignored their protests, and with a mighty kick, the door flew open. Who died? Nagito died. Very violently.
Ah, so the door was being blocked by a Monokuma panel.
And when we opened the door, the domino effect started, and the falling panels eventually reached the lighter.
Yeah, and that's how the warehouse caught on fire.
You don't look so sure.
At the time, Akane mentioned that she could barely open the door.
You can't weld a big ass heat sink to your phone. I mean, but you could like make one that clips onto it. Like so, the old iPhone that I use for face tracking, like it's an old iPhone, so it overheats from the face tracking app. So I got a heat sink that just clips onto it and has a fan and keeps it cold, like keeps it really cold.
Because the panel was blocking it, right?
But the blocked doorway, there wasn't enough space for a person to fit through, right?
Is that a problem?
It's a major problem. I mean, that door was the only entrance to the warehouse.
That's true. How could the killer have left if the door couldn't be opened without knocking the panels over? That's a really good point, actually. They couldn't have left. Like they would have had to stay. They would have to stay in there. But everybody was outside. What? That door was the only entrance to the warehouse. I see. So the killer. They couldn't have left.
I see.
If the panel was so close to the door that it could barely be opened, the killer inside the warehouse wouldn't be able to leave, right?
Now that you mention it.
Does that mean they were hiding inside?
But there's a fire in there, like, right? I don't know how they could have. I don't know.
Who? We were all outside the warehouse, you know.
Yeah, everybody was.
Based on the patterns up until now, I believe some kind of setup was used.
But how would they have set up to block the door? Anyway, like even if they set it up in advance. That this is gonna be a complicated one.
You don't have to think so hard. There's actually only one person who could have possibly done this.
You don't mean...
But if that's true, this murder...
Hajime? What do you mean?
Actually, it's kind of cute. Oh, God. The person who set up the domino effect inside the warehouse. There's only one person who could have done that. It would have had to been him. Like, he would have had to have done it to himself. That's the only way.
This
right?
is my answer.
Maybe we did just have to rig the spirit to
What
fall
if
on him? Maybe.
It was Nagito.
Why'd you bring him up? He's the victim, you know.
Well, yeah, but like, he's the only one who could have done it.
He wasn't just the victim. Maybe.
Huh?
Not just the victim? What does that mean?
He was the victim. And he was the perpetrator, too. Maybe.
Are you saying this was a suicide? Don't be stupid. His body was covered in torture wounds. Or did you already forget?
He was also a nutcase that might have done that to himself. Honestly.
Are you saying those were all self-inflicted?
He is a crazy person.
But Nagito might do something like that, don't you think?
Yes, yes, exactly.
That's not the issue. He was tied up, remember?
Now it makes sense he did it to himself. I mean, stabbed his legs and then pinned his hand to the ground. Well, how could he have done that? How could he have done that? I mean, it would make sense why he'd have the duct tape on his mouth, because, I mean, homeboy obviously didn't have, like, painkillers or anything. He also had that poison bottle in his room. This is really complicated. I don't have no brain cells for this.
Even for a creep like Nagito, it'd be impossible for him to tie up his own arms and legs.
Yeah, okay. How could he have tied them? Or if he did it first, Monami? What, you think Monami was in on it? I don't know.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, as long as you understand.
It seems we need to discuss how Nagito was able to tie himself up.
Need to discuss? That's not necessary at all. No matter how much you
It's
think
making your
about
head
it,
hurt.
it's
Mine too.
clearly impossible.
Mine too. With his right hand, if it was a noose knot, could easily stab left hand and then tighten it. Maybe. Nagito is Nagito. He would do anything. That's true. Like he said, it seems impossible if you think about it, but I feel like I'm overlooking something. Wasn't one of the ropes burned? Yes, it was. Oh, hey, look, that's one of the things. Burned rope. Survival knife, duct tape, plushie, panels. Maybe the rope.
Actually tie up your own arms and legs.
Maybe the rope was burned like
That's obviously impossible.
to make it look like he was all tied up on all four.
Is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
Maybe.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth? Or if you use your front tail?
Oh God, girl,
Dirty
what?
joke.
Really?
Is that a dirty joke?
Really? Our assumption is that Nagito committed suicide is correct. Nagito should have tied himself up too. That's okay, right?
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's
Oh.
obviously impossible.
Okay. I want
Tying
to.
just the leg, tying both arms would be...
You couldn't do much with the free.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use
Ah,
your
damn.
teeth?
Or if you use your...
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty
I think
joke?
it's one something that Fuyuhiko is saying.
To actually tie
Okay, yeah, there you
No,
go.
that's wrong.
Okay, a moment, yeah. So the burnt rope
Hold
must
on
have
a
just
second.
been like,
Isn't that premise flawed?
it should have been like a distraction or whatever, like a misdirection.
What? I mean, it's no mistake that his arms and legs were...
No, it shouldn't have been both of his arms. The rope on his right arm was completely burnt up. Based on that, you can't say he was tied up.
It was faked, maybe. But how would he have stabbed the knife through his hand? Like, how would he do that? Kind continues being the best girl. That's true. Yeah, she is the best girl.
That was just burned by the fire. He should have been tied up before that.
It burned because of the fire. Like you said, it might look like that. But that was part of the trap. There's concrete evidence that proves it.
Is there? Proof that the burnt rope on Nagito's right arm is a trap. The knife, the lighter, the duct tape, his sleeve. Was his sleeve not burnt up? Hold on, can I look at my... Is that the... Can I get a better look at... Oh, okay, burnt rope, okay. Okay, yeah, there's his sleeve isn't burnt up.
I see.
Take a close look at his right sleeve. Even though the rope was burnt up, his sleeve wasn't burned at all. Wouldn't you agree?
Okay.
A burn like this, no matter how you think about it, is unnatural.
Welcome back, dude.
That rope was burned in advance so it would look like it was burned in the fire.
Okay. So he did do it to himself. At least that's how it looks.
Then Nagito's right arm wasn't tied up, right? he was able to move it freely, right?
You're like 10 seconds behind. Well, I mean, that's not terrible. Like, I've got like the ultra low latency on, but even then it's like at least 5-second delay or so. So.
Yeah, that should be the case.
Hajime, that's awesome! I'll let you cop a feel if you want.
Do it. Take the offer, bro. Take the offer. Absolutely. Have you seen the size of those? Take the offer.
Akane, you should not give it away for free. Make sure they pay you first.
What? No, Sonia. No. What is this? No, Sonia. That's not how. No.
That's definitely wrong.
I just gotta get a Benjamin from him before I let him touch me, right?
Oh my God. Why is this a conversation right now? What is wrong with you, Sonia?
That's not what I meant. I'm talking about Nagito. I mean, even if his right hand wasn't tied up, the knife was still stabbed into it, you know?
Okay, that's fair. How could he have done that to himself?
It's impossible to stab a knife into your right hand with your right hand.
Ah, that much is obvious.
But how did he do it?
Hajime, you tricked me. Give me back that Benjamin.
He didn't give it to you in the first place. Why are you flip-flopping so easily? Come on. Not only did she try to charge me, now she wants the money back? What the heck?
Hold on. There should be a way.
Bipolar women are hot. I mean... Oh, boy. You have a Nagito sticker on your computer?
Then hurry up and spill it.
If it's something lame, I'll make you give back the Benjamin with 10,000% interest.
Girl, chill. You have ADHD, so you don't think that counts? No, it doesn't count, Beer. Way to stab yourself in the right hand using only your right hand. There's definitely an answer for this. Let's see. Torture wounds, burn ropes, rival knife, Monokuma plushie, blood on the girder, Monokuma panels, the oil lighter.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free,
What's to do
how
with the
could he stab
plushie?
his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall,
What's the deal with the plushie?
could he stab his hand that way?
Wait, hold
Is
on.
he a throwing knife expert?
Hold on. Now that you mention it. Yeah. Life-size Monokuma plush found on the floor. Original point has a huge bloody hole in its stomach as if it was stabbed. Did he stab the knife into the plushie and then like slap his hand down on it, maybe? Could he have done that?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
Oh, you know what? Go for it. Ah, look at
I
that.
agree with that.
Look at that. Thank. Good idea, Chef. That was a good idea.
The life-size Monokuma plushie. He must have used that to prop the knife.
Joe has 100 IQ moments. Well, I did get the idea from Chef.
Makes sense. That's why there was a big hole in the plushie's stomach. He inserted the knife handle into that hole to prop it up. Then he slammed his hand onto it.
Well, you helped, Chef. You helped.
If that's it, he had to place the plushie near him. And it also explains the mysterious blood on the plushie.
So the blood on the plushie came from Nagito after he stabbed the knife into his own right hand.
I see. So that's the trick.
But for a moment, I seriously thought Monokuma died or something.
I wish.
A bleeding plushie is super scary. It's got the same fear factor as a doll whose hair grows too long.
After stabbing his hand, he no longer needed the plushie, so he cast it off toward the fire's origin point.
Oh, maybe he expected it to get burned up.
He probably thought the fire would incinerate it and destroy the evidence.
So what do you think now, Fuyuhiko?
I get what you're saying about the wound on his right hand, but there's still one huge problem.
That would be.
The spear. Basically, you're saying Nagito committed suicide by impaling himself with a spear, right?
Monokuma was real. You throw him into the sun. Relatable.
If you think about the order, Getting killed by the spear should have been the last thing to happen to Nagito.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
If that's true, how is that possible?
It was wrapped around the girder. That's what I said. I was saying that earlier.
He can't grab a spear with his right hand if a knife is stabbed into it and his left hand was all tied up.
But his left hand didn't have any blood on it. Maybe he was holding the weight on the end of the spear.
Then he probably took the spear first, and as he endured the pain, he stabbed the knife into his right hand.
Currently laying flat behind your window because of gunshots. Oh, Metal, stay safe. Just stay on the ground. Stay low. And don't get up for a while. So the left hand is ruled out. Well, look, the left hand doesn't have any blood on the palm. You see that? He was holding something in his left hand.
There is a limit to his constitution. If you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
They're really going all out with the jokes in this one, aren't they?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch all that.
I know, right? Phrasing!
Like I said, if you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
They're really pushing the jokes on this one. All right, I like how that one line made Veery just like keyboard smash. That's funny.
Say it one more time. I need you recorded for reasons.
Bro, shut up.
Hey, bastard, you better cut it out.
New password just dropped. You're right, holding the weight, that's why there's blood on it. Yeah, and that's why there's blood on the girder.
Like she said, in that condition, it's very difficult to stab yourself with a spear.
He used gravity.
It'd be hard to use a spear with a knife stabbed into your right hand while your left hand is tied up.
So you're saying it's impossible?
No, I've already figured it out.
But no matter what I think, I can't believe Nagito's death was caused by someone else.
I also agree with that.
Use magic.
To think that one of us could kill someone with such cruelty, I could never believe that.
You say you can't believe it? You just don't want to believe it, right?
Fair.
But that's why you keep getting betrayed over and over again, right? Same goes for this time.
I mean, just because they stop doesn't mean you need to pop your head out the window. So just chill for a little while on the floor.
You just shut your mouth. It's against the rules to interfere with everyone. If you even think about doing anything, I have a plan of my own.
Ah, hey, Selman.
Monami sassing me.
But it's just as Monokuma said. We've been betrayed over and over again so far, so...
Monami has her moments.
This might also be the same. Calling this a suicide takes too much for granted, and it's too convenient.
Fair.
Then are you saying there is a killer among us, Kazuichi?
Among us.
Of course that doesn't include Miss Sonia and me.
As Kazuichi said, it's true we've been constantly betrayed. But even if I'm betrayed again, I still want to believe in everyone. No matter how many times I may be betrayed,
very sus.
I still want to believe in everyone.
Isn't she such a sweetheart?
I also want to believe that there's no killer, but suicide is unimaginable.
It's Nagito we're talking about. No, it's not.
Do you really think so?
But you said it too. It'd be impossible for him to stab himself with a spear in his condition.
Shaki is queen. I like her a lot too.
I did say difficult, but I never said impossible.
For real. I mean, honestly, all the female characters that are left are pretty great.
Some way he could have stabbed himself with that spear.
Like all three. I like all three of them. Honestly, they're all great. Yes, the rafter. We like we said.
What kind of way?
I don't know.
You don't know.
It's impossible to figure out by myself. So let's think about it together. That's how we made it this far up till now.
Everyone working together.
She's right. We've made it through several ordeals up till now by doing that. But even now.
All right, let's do this.
Ooh, friendship. I know. Power of friendship. Torturing, blah, 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 blah. Duct tape, Monica, burned rope, survival knife, blood on the left hand. I think it's going to be it. He was holding something in his hand. It's got to be that weight.
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear? Let's work together and think this through.
When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand.
I don't think so.
If that's the case, the only other way is...
He used his teeth?
No,
or
his
maybe
mouth
he
is
used
duct
his
tape.
front tail.
Why do you keep bringing that up, girl?
Guys have tails that get hard when they're grabbed.
Oh no.
What are you saying?
What is going on with this trial?
Awesome.
What is going on with this trial? What is... I was supposed to take this seriously when every 5 minutes I've got anything to do with this. I could be sus. She's wife material. Oh my god. Even his arms are electrocuted, there's no doubt he used some part of his body. All he could use is his hand. Okay, so...
How did Nagito stab himself? Let's work together. When the spear stabbed, his right hand was cut.
He was only able to move his left,
But his left hand was also tied.
and that rules out.
Does not. Aha!
No, that's wrong.
How can a wife need? Yeah, I can
Hold
agree
on.
with that.
It's still too early to dismiss the possibility that he used his left hand.
What did Akane? She's just she's made some funny comments.
Why? I mean, his left hand was tied up, you know?
But there was something off about his left hand. The bloodstain on the palm of his hand. Don't you think it looked somewhat strange?
Yeah. There's none there.
He only had blood on the lower area of his palm. Beyond that point, the bloodstain suddenly cuts off, right?
It's like not even on the bottom of his fingers.
When the blood splattered, that's as far as it reached,
Yeah,
right?
you did good, Barry. You called it too. Hello, Brap. Welcome.
That settles the description of that bloodstain, but it's not the only unnatural bloodstain. Look, there's blood on the back of his hand, around the middle joints of his fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, it looks like an unnatural bloodstain, but what's wrong with that?
We might need to think and use our imaginations for a bit. If there's blood on his palm and the back of his hand, what was his left hand doing as the blood splattered?
Holding something. What is gripping?
I see.
Grip.
When the blood splattered, he was probably gripping with his left hand. That's why there's such a strange-looking bloodstain on his palm and the back of his hand.
Was he grabbing his front
We,
tail?
aka Hajime, yeah. He's the one that. Why do you? I can't. Why? It's like every other sentence now. What is going on with her? What is? Oh man. I can't even take this trial seriously because of her. Shift be simping for real, yeah. You're down cataclysmic tonight. I mean, I understand, but geez.
Perish the thought! He was obviously grabbing the spear.
Now that you mention it, compared to the rest of his body, the wounds on his left arm are pretty mild.
That's fair.
He probably made his wounds mild on purpose, so he could keep his strength while he gripped the spear.
But even if he held the spear with his tied up left hand, it'd be impossible for him to stab himself.
The girder. That's right, that's the problem.
Hey, Chiaki, what do you think? Hey, don't tell me you're getting sleepy.
At times like this, you should always strike from a good angle. Just like fixing an old TV.
What?
Oh, I got it. Maybe.
Really?
Yeah, like I thought. It's no mistake that Nagito was gripping the spear, I think. However, what's important is what section of the spear he was gripping.
He was holding on to the cord.
I see!
Yeah.
That's it. Instead of the handle, Nagito must have been holding on to the cord. There was a metal weight at the tip of the cord, but there were bloodstains on that part too. Plus, the joint between the weight and the cord had a bloodstain shaped like it was cut off by something.
Isn't the size of that cut-off section about the same size as a human fist?
Ah, you're right. So this is the part Nagito was gripping, huh?
Danganronpa trial moment, yeah.
And then the blood that was supposed to end up here ended up getting on Nagito's left hand.
But why is it so important to know which part of the spear he was gripping?
Because it was hanging over the freaking beam. Let's get
You're
to
not
that
gonna
part.
say he gripped the tip of the cord, swung the spear around, and stabbed himself, right?
Homeboy used the power of gravity.
That is where the clue to solve this mystery resides. Right, Chiaki? I am sorry.
And there she goes
Of
being
course,
useless
this
again.
mystery will not be solved that easily.
I've already figured it out. Nagito was gripping the cord extending from the butt of the spear with his left hand, but from there, already stabbed himself in the stomach with the spear. Okay, he keeps thinking of front tail. I know, right? What's up with her? She in a mood? Gravity is a myth. I simply don't believe it unless I'm able to fly. Yeah, sure, okay. Go try that. Let me know how it goes. Don't fly too close to the sun.
It seems we are stuck. Shall we have tea time?
At a time like this, how about we stick to the plan to think one step at a time instead of expecting the answers all at once?
That's a long plan name.
One step at a time? What does that mean?
Let's focus on the spear first. Namely, where it was and how it was
Personally
positioned
believe in
just before
reverse
it impaled
gravity.
Nagito.
How it was positioned.
Nagito was facing up, and the spear was stabbed through his stomach. So if it's just before that, that's it. Could it be? The state of the spear. The fact that Nagito was holding the tip of the cord attachment. If you put those together and think about it, you should be able to figure it out, bro. I've already figured it out. I'm so much smarter than you. And you're the protagonist. Where the spear was and what state it was in before it stabbed Nagito. Logic drive, yep. Question 1. Where was the spear just before it impaled Nagito? Above. Duh. Bosun Extreme, what is that? I don't know what that is, Chef. Oh, we got moving. Oh, we got moving obstacles now. What? That's new. They're adding new stuff for the last trial. All right. Look at that. Really? Do a flip? I don't think you can do a flip. You can do that though. He like grabs it when he jumps. Question 2. Besides the spear, what else is above Nagito? A ceiling girder. Skill, shut up. Brazil is upside down. It's just south. I mean, it's far enough to be upside down. What? Okay, I didn't even hit that one. Let's just get to the last question already. Dragging it out. Question 3. What item connects both the spear and the girl? The cord. Duh. KB is upside down for sure though. Yeah, he's in discount Australia. There we go. First try. So metal is sideways? Okay, yeah. That makes sense.
It's all coming together. spear impaled Nagito as he was laying face up. It must have been perpendicular to him just before that.
Perpendicular? In the middle of the air?
Yes.
If Nagito did that all by himself, did he have some sort of ESP?
Nagito until now, hope. Yeah. But now he is dead.
That'd be awesome, but he'd probably use the ceiling girder directly above him.
Nagito probably slung the cord over the ceiling girder, and using that as a support, he hoisted the spear directly above him. And if Nagito let go of the cord, the spear would have fallen and impaled him while he was laying face up.
I noticed a slight red streak on the ceiling girder. It probably got smeared there during the setup.
Mm-hmm.
The blood on the cord probably rubbed off on the ceiling girder as the spear was falling. So, how about it? Using this method, Nagito could have impaled himself with the spear.
Real.
Are you serious? He really committed suicide?
Did Sonya accusate
that?
Nagito? What do you mean accusate? What does that mean?
He probably chose that spear so he could commit suicide like that. If someone else did this, there's no reason they'd go to all this trouble just to kill someone with a spear.
I agree. When I was investigating this case, I kept thinking over and over how strange it was. Why did the killer use the knife and the spear so differently?
So you're saying he needed to use that spear to pull off his trick?
You think Nagito killed Nagito? Well, yes, that's what we're thinking. Yes.
Then, this is for real? He really committed suicide?
I think that's how it looks. I don't.
Every single
know.
wound on his body.
Sudoku, yeah,
That
he
was all
committed Sudoku.
him?
Not just that, he did all that while he was gripping the spear?
That would be hard to do.
That spear
honestly.
should not have stabbed Nagito until the very end. Which means Nagito wounded himself while he was gripping that spear, right?
That is a fair point, but like I still don't understand how anyone could have done it and then got away. I don't know. Why was you trying to make it look like a murder? I
Did he
have
put
no
the
clue.
duct tape on his mouth too?
He probably covered his own mouth so we wouldn't hear him screaming in pain.
Did he need to go
That's what I
that
was
far?
thinking.
That's beyond crazy. Why would he do that to himself?
Because he was crazy.
He was
looks like
probably
he enjoyed
trying to get
it.
us to make a mistake. By committing a suicide that looked like a murder, he was trying to steer us toward the wrong answer.
But why would he do that?
His goal was to get us all executed.
I wonder. I thought he was Hope Man though. Like, I don't know.
And that's why he stabbed himself over and over again?
Now I'm starting to doubt that he did to himself.
Did he want us to die that bad?
He just wanted to get all that good strawberry milkshake.
That's messed up. That's seriously
I don't know.
Yeah, that's our Nagito.
What if the fate for surviving is worse than death? I don't know. Jeez, and I'm starting to feel a little sympathetic toward him. How stupid of me. I completely underestimated his capacity for malice. Schizo moment. Mind-boggling malice that threatens us even after he's died. That's the form his malice took. I'd forgotten all about it until now. If he was here now, he'd probably be sneering at me.
However, there is one thing I still do not understand. He said he would reveal the traitor, right?
He did say that.
Whatever became of that?
He was probably planning to kill the traitor along with the rest of us.
Was he the traitor? Was Nagito the traitor?
So why did he not just do that in the first place?
That's a good point. It was you're the traitor. Oh, yep, it was JD. JD's the imposter. Why does my mom keep winking? Because I keep like, one of my eyes is itchy because of my allergies. So I keep rubbing my freaking eye. That's why. Also, I'm like I'm sitting here thinking and like squinching my face up, and it's probably making the freaking thing more sensitive. Yeah, pollen moment. I know. I'm like squinting at my screen because I'm thinking, and that probably makes the blink more sensitive too. Because I'm using all of my brain cells tonight, all 3 of them.
If he had no qualms with killing everyone, he did not have to cause a bomb scare to reveal the traitor.
I bet the bomb scare was part of the strategy behind this trick. He made us split up and search for a bomb so none of us would have an alibi. He created a scenario where any of us could have killed him.
He tried to make us doubt each other and tried to hide the truth behind his suicide.
Did he cause a bomb scare for that reason alone?
I don't know.
He's a fucking bastard who killed himself for his delusions of grandeur. It's not that unthinkable.
You
Maybe.
are right, I suppose.
Yeah, it appears we've come to a conclusion. Bastard Nagito committed suicide. It was all done by him so we'd be executed.
That should be okay, right?
What? You're not satisfied yet?
There's no way it's over that easily.
No, I agree that Nagito killed himself, but I feel like there's something that doesn't make sense.
You want to make a Danganronpa fan game, but every character is a VTuber? Very bad idea. Oh no.
It's probably just my imagination.
I mean, why? I mean, I sort of understand what she's talking about. Oh, I mean, Akane has proven that while she's not the smartest one here, her instincts are usually good. I don't think it's a mistake to assume that Nagito committed suicide, but why do I feel so uneasy about it? Is it because we don't know who the traitor is? Or...
So what are you gonna do? Is it okay to proceed with the voting time?
Probably not.
What do you think, Akane?
Well, there's no doubt Nagito's death was a suicide. Oh well, I guess my gut is wrong sometimes.
Nope, I trust her. I trust her.
You are right. It is not as though we can draw any other conclusion.
Yeah, it's too easy. It's too easy. It's only been like an hour.
Then it's okay to end it here, huh? That means we're done with this last class trial and we can leave this island, right?
Probably not.
It's okay to reach such a happy ending, right?
Then it's okay? It's okay to say, you've decided on the killer?
Probably not.
Understood. Then voting time.
No, hold on a sec.
That's right, yep.
Hold on. Why?
Something ain't right here.
Sorry, just a little more. I want you guys to wait just a little more.
Who stabbed his hand? Yeah, we already. He used the freaking the Monokuma plushie to stab the knife into his own hand.
I can't help but feel like there's still something we overlooked.
Yes, I agree.
Like who the traitor is?
But the issue here is who killed Nagito, right? Even if we identify the traitor, the conclusion won't change.
That's true, but...
The mystery isn't just about who the traitor is.
What happened to that poison knife? Yeah, we haven't even brought up the poison yet.
No matter how you look at it, Nagito's death is a suicide. But I'm a little worried, you know? I'm worried about starting the voting time while there's still a mystery.
Agreed.
Hey, what do you mean it's not about who the traitor is? What kind of mystery is left?
There's just one thing that doesn't make sense, and it relates to Nagito's death. Plus, it's something even Nagito couldn't influence. He couldn't even tamper with the evidence for it.
Something related to Nagito's death, and it's something that even he couldn't have messed with. What could he have not messed with?
You're gonna keep going? Here, I thought we were finally finished.
Ain't no way. The bottles to put out the fire? Maybe? Something related to Nagito's death, a piece of evidence that he couldn't mess with. What, he could have done that to himself. He did that to himself. Duct tape, spear of Gungnir, the Monokuma plushie, the blood on the girder. The panels, no. The lighter, no. That was all part of it. Sonya's account. Naoxie did the bombs. Monokuma's account. He knew they were fake. Monami's notebook. I don't think that's related right now. Blue paper. Special poison. The academy file. Somebody was drinking, watching him do it himself. He couldn't have messed with the Academy file. He also, like, he would have no control over the Monokuma file either. Because that's just, anytime death. There's a spear stabbed in the stomach. There are multiple. So, the Monokuma file doesn't actually say what actually, like, what the final cause of death was. Let's try the Monokuma file then.
I see.
Yeah, okay. So it didn't actually say what killed him.
Is it about the Monokuma file?
Maybe the spear wasn't what actually finished him off. Maybe it was that poison or something.
Yeah, that's it.
Huh? There was something suspicious in the Monokuma file?
The victim is Nagito Komeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. None of them say, like, that was the cause of death, though. Suspicious parts of the Monokuma file that Chiaki's worried about is... what is it? What's hidden in the Monokuma file? Oh, freaking Hangman. Oh, crap. Is it called... oh, hold on. C-A-U-S-E of O-F-D... oh, crap. Is it cause of D-E-A-T? Okay, I think it's cause of death. Why is it so crowded? Why is it so crowded? Oh jeez. Oh jeez. This is way too complicated. Holy crap. Holy crap. I already can't spell and then it's, like, put me under all this stress. Oh my gosh. D. Dang it! Oh my gosh, this is way too much. I'm getting overloaded here, bro. No, this too much. It's too much. D. Please give me an A. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. No. T. H. Okay. That was way too stressful.
I got it.
Oh. That was way too stressful.
In this particular case's Monokuma file, there's no specific cause of death.
Ultimate gun. Yeah, I still got it. I still got it. That was way too many letters on the screen at once. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. No cause of death is listed. Thank you,
Isn't
AGD.
that weird? Until now, the files always specified the cause of death.
But the cause of death is obvious, is it not?
Apparently not.
The spear in Nagito's stomach. It is obvious just by looking at it that it was a cause of death.
Maybe it's not included if it's not important enough to write about.
Well, Monokuma?
I plead the fifth! There he goes again! I'm so appalled that I have nothing to say.
But even during Gundam's case, and before during Nikon's case, the thing he purposely omitted from the Monokuma file was always the most important mystery in the case.
That's fair.
Are you saying that applies this time too?
Well, that stands to reason, yes.
Hold on a sec. Then, are you saying there's more to Nagito's death?
Who crapped in Monami's cornflakes? She's very angry with Monokuma right now. You love Chiaki's eyes? Yeah, I do too. Like, I like her character design a lot. So, yeah. Monami gonna beat a bear? I know, right? She's gonna beat the crap out of Monokuma.
Are you suggesting, again, that his death wasn't a suicide?
Or there's more to it. poison. I mean, yeah, we haven't even talked about the poison yet.
You guys were the ones who said it was a suicide in the first place.
And we're not saying it isn't, at least not yet.
No, I don't think it's a mistake to call Nagito's death a suicide, but it's not just a suicide.
Not just a suicide? What does he mean by that? Ultimate, JD Ultimate I for Gore. Beery could be the ultimate I for Gore. Assisted suicide? Maybe?
Come to think of it, did Nagito really commit suicide just to get us all killed?
Are you sticking up for him?
That's not what I meant. I mean it in a bad sense.
Bad sense?
I just remembered that his malice always defied our expectations, and that concerns me. For example, would that malice just end here?
Probably not, no.
Huh?
Did Nagito's malice drive him to risk his life for a truth we'd reach this easily?
No, not at all.
I mean,
He was messed up.
this is Nagito we're talking about, you know?
How interesting! You sure do believe in Nagito, huh?
He just knows how crazy Nagito is.
Because you believe in his malice, you continue to suspect his malice.
That stands to reason.
I see. I guess that's what passes for friendship these days.
What friendship?
What should we do, you guys? Should we proceed with the vote?
Probably not.
I think we should keep going until everyone is satisfied. Even if it's just to be safe.
You're right. We only get one chance to vote after all.
Just to be safe, huh?
Yes.
Guess I have no choice. If that's the case, I'll do my best to go along with it.
This is friggin' annoying.
All of your lives are on the line.
But if you guys say you're doing it, there's no way I'm gonna back out.
Hey, Monokuma, you heard us. The voting's gonna have to wait.
We've come this far. Let's work hard till the very end. If we work together, everything should be all right. That's what I believe.
Oh, splendid. You guys are so splendid right now. That's right. If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you.
You'd probably die first if you were there. I'm too paranoid. Like, I would not trust anybody enough to give them an opportunity to kill me. If we're being real honest, I would find a way to make some kind of freaking bunker or something. If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you, huh? Now that I think about it, Nagito said the same thing. The absolute hope that can overcome any despair. He said he was yearning for that. Then the situation we're in might be the thing Nagito wanted all along. No, never mind. I'm probably overthinking. You did say Monami earlier. Well, yeah, that's true. You and Veer would fight to see what is the ultimate talent to have in Danganronpa? That's a good question. That's a good question. What poll it in the chat? What do you think the best ultimate talent would be? What do you think it would be? Personally, I think the ultimate luck is probably a pretty good one, or something where you can use to protect yourself. You know, because in the first game, ultimate lucky guy ended up, surviving the ultimate instincts. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one, Barry. You're sus of Monami somehow being involved. Yeah, that's. I can see that. I can see that. Ultimate for Gore.
No.
Man, my heart was racing like crazy when I thought the voting time was going to start. But, well, if you think about it rationally, there's no way it was going to happen. We haven't done this bit yet. Most of the players probably figured that out too. I did. You're the only one who didn't know. Isn't that right, Monami? Hey, how much longer are you planning to sulk? Let's get along like we always do. Alright, you passed. Friendship is measured by how long you can stand in silence when you're all alone with someone else. So Monami and I are the bestest of best friends. Don't say such stupid things. I hate you so much right now. Enough, why do I have to be hated that much? Besides, the fact that you can snap at me like that, I don't trust you at all. Not even a teeny tiny 1 millimeter bit. Ultimate reflexes? That would be, yeah, that would be pretty good. Hello, Akira, you are late. Jeez, like an hour and a half late, come on. How sad. Distressing your friend is much more shameful than being betrayed by that friend, you know? We aren't even friends in the first place. And as your older brother, let me say this. You're not even my brother. It's sad to live a life without friendship. That's even sadder than watching a high school rom-com full of guys. Well, there may be some demands for that. I fell for it. I totally took the man. What? What? Oh no. Guess we save.
I'm Monami. By now, there's nothing more for me to say. Anyway, my
What is
chest
happening?
is
I
full
don't know.
of pride right
I
now.
have no idea.
Everyone is united against despair. They're totally awesome. That's why I'm gonna fight too. I will fight the only way I can. I'm gonna show that guy my fearsome retaliation.
She's gonna get beat up again.
That's basically it.
So if
Chest is
we're working
full of
together,
ribs.
where do we start? With
She's
the
gonna
cause
die.
of death missing from the
Probably.
Monokuma file?
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this?
Sure.
In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear. It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
Fair point.
Other possibilities. Huh.
If something other than the spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is a knife stabbed into his hand, but...
That was definitely a gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
If you think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds...
So basically, it seems that like maybe nothing that we actually have seen so far was the actual cause of death.
Are we finished already?
I feel like it's possible that we overlooked something.
Overlooked, huh?
Then let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up.
Oh, that's a smart idea.
Exactly.
The knife was
We should
laced.
cooperate at a time like this.
Oh, the knife was laced with poison? You think? That's a really good point, Barry. Holy crap, that's a really good point. A fatal wound that wasn't the spear. I don't even know if it actually exists, but if it does, we need to find out what it is, no matter what. Torture wounds, duct tape, blood on the red or oil ladder, piece of blue paper, the special. Oh yeah, there's the special poison. Yeah.
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right? It's not the other wounds, right?
Oh my gosh, chef moment. Can't even
With all
type in
those
chat.
wounds. Maybe he simply bled to death.
I mean, that's also a safe assumption.
There's no way he burned to death.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
Oh, that's gotta be it.
If it's something that can't be seen, maybe he choked himself with a sleeper hold.
How?
Or liquefied his guts with a body blow.
Just thinking about it, that's already a horrible death.
Cannot be seen. Yes, that's what I just said. I just said. Look, all right.
Let us
Let's go.
consider a different. It's not the knife in his right. It's not the other wound. With all those wounds, maybe he simply.
There's no way he burned to death.
Was the cause of death?
I agree with that.
There we go.
That's it. I totally forgot about that possibility. If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
Kane with her chaotic thinking. I know, right? She's crazy. You love your problem-solving skills, man. If only you could apply those problem-solving skills to your rest of your life. Is Nagito a genius or insane? I mean, there's kind of a fine line between both, if we're being real honest.
Poison? It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring
You're
that
gonna
up
have
all
a
of a
mental
sudden?
breakdown. No, Barry, I'm just teasing you. Relax.
I remember when I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange. Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
Poison?
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing. I see. Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all.
Was it laced in the knife, or did he use some other way to do it?
If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
Blood blotches? Oh, well, I mean, I guess he would know that. It was open because, well, yeah, we know it was open.
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
Right, he's the Yakuza.
What does that mean?
But even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood, there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
That's a fair point.
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
That's also a possibility.
I love we have an ultimate Yakuza. Why was his mouth taped? We think so. It looked like his death was a suicide, or at least he was attempting suicide. So he taped his mouth. We think he taped his mouth to prevent himself from being heard. He wounded his body to infect. Or what if someone knew that he was going to commit suicide and they poisoned him to make sure it was going to happen? That's also a thing. Ignorance is bliss is a real thing, not a figure of speech. The more you know about the world around you and how things run, the more you fall into despair and insanity. I suppose, yeah. It just depends. Like, you know, you can just sometimes you can just force yourself to be happy too.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
Here would be the Chiaki to JMeZZ Hajime. What if the poison was aerosolized like a gas? Oh, that's a good point. It's a good point, like in the fire grenades or something. Maybe like the fire bottles. Maybe he had an accomplice. What do you mean? I mean, like they could have used like the fire grenades or something, or something to aerosolize it.
If it was a slow-acting poison,
that's a fair
it is
assumption.
possible he consumed it in advance.
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
Okay, yeah, okay, instant
Then
poison,
it's
okay.
impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
What about sprinklers? What, isn't it like you put poison in the sprinkler? But wouldn't that have got everybody? There were sprinklers. The sprinkler systems put out the fire. But wouldn't that have affected everybody though if that was the case? Unless you put it on a single sprinkler. Oh my. Okay. I don't know. Put a pin in that. Keep that thought though. Yeah, or the fireball. That's the thing. Keep that thought though.
And this is when the hardtail appears.
What? Why again? She has brought it up in every discussion now. Every discussion so far. Wait, didn't Monokuma remove everyone from the scene? Did he? I don't remember. Maybe. But why is she bringing this up in every discussion?
You're totally overvaluing that tail.
His mouth was covered with duct tape, you know. If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
If there's no way he could have drank the poison, it might be impossible.
Why does she have it on the? I don't know why she has it on the brain, but that's just how she is today.
Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
Are there
The
any
knife.
left?
Yeah, I mean the knife could have poison on it, or
Hell no. No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
there's poison on the spear.
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him. Operation Elimination Method. The hint should be written on the poison's warning label. Maybe.
Oh, okay, yeah. The way the poison entered Nagito's body. The answer is written on the warning label. You're still thinking the poison was aerosolized. Okay, let's see. Oh, another logic drive. Okay. Back to get a sun kissed. Oh, nice. All right, it's thinking time. Oh! Okay, that's new. Shut up. Question 1. What state was the poison in when it affected Nagito? Well, it could have been a solid. Alright, let's go with Chef's idea. Let's go gas. Doc, can I say something weird? She's been saying a lot of weird things. Okay, it was a gas. Poison was a gas. Okay. Good call, Chef. No, the poison did not. It was Monokuma's poison, and also Mikan is already gone, so couldn't have been her. Question 2: How did the poison enter Nagito's body? Couldn't have been through his mouth, through his wounds, maybe through his nose. Could he have breathed? If it was the gas, he could have breathed it in. Yeah. If it was gas, he could have breathed it in. I'm gonna be ready to jump. If maybe. Oh. Okay. He breathed it in. Vera, you were wrong. Chef was right. Vera was wrong. Chef was right. Oh, it's just 2 questions. Okay. Vera, you have gotten a few questions. You have gotten a few good calls so far. You're not going to get all of them. It's fine.
Coming together.
We can't all be big brain all the time.
What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Breathe in through his nose all that's needed? Yeah, probably.
Inhaled?
It's written on the poison's warning label.
This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized.
Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose!
Yep.
You breathed that poisonous gas inside the warehouse?
That's right, Vera, don't sell yourself short. You just missed literally 1 question. That's all it is. Literally just 1 question.
But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
Okay, that's what I was saying. So like how did that happen? Was the bottles, maybe? Maybe we didn't breathe poisonous gas. The smoke, the sprinklers, the fire. No.
Crap.
Why didn't he stab himself? We're trying to figure that out. Sprinklers.
I see.
Oh. Okay.
The sprinklers in the warehouse. Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
How did he aerosolize it in the first place? So like the. Oh, so he didn't use the sprinklers to make the gas, but the sprinklers prevented it from spreading? It's fine. It's fine. You can't get it every time.
The poison gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It wasn't the fire?
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes and is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications.
Of course! Hydrolysis! The chemical bonds that formed the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers.
That makes sense.
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
Okay.
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
The fire suppression equipment was all removed except the fire bottles. That is true.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poisoning.
And the fire bottles didn't put out the fire, remember? Like they did like the fire, like they didn't put it out.
The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach. It was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Huh?
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what?
All poisons have side effects, yeah. Yeah, hey, y'all are figuring it out. I agree. It may have been in the fire bottles. It had to be someone through the poison and the door was cracked, so it could be done. Yeah, yeah, maybe. We'll figure it out.
In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right? Then enough already.
If it's denser to the air, it would also make his voice deeper.
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that still sounds like a suicide.
He was planning to commit suicide, but someone put poison in the fire bottles. Did he do it, or did someone else do it? So yeah, this is a complicated one. Did he do it? Did he do it himself to implicate everybody, or did someone else do it? Huh.
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death. All right. All the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
Now, we don't know how the poison got in there.
Well, but...
That Nagito did it.
What? There's still more?
I mean, not all the mysteries have been solved yet. In the end, Nagito's motive is still unclear. Did he commit suicide just so he could kill every last one of us? What really is his motive? Is that really okay?
Hey, what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
I don't know about that. Nagito's motive. Nagito's malice. Is it really okay? Can we really finish this here? No, that can't be.
There might have been an accomplice.
Exactly.
Chiaki, what did you just say?
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Shocky isn't a gamer for nothing, yeah.
Anything that looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
Yeah, there was no poison bottle there. The container, the bomb, the water.
I see.
What? Best girl Chiaki, yeah.
Are you talking about the container the poison was kept in?
Exactly. It was in his room.
Yeah. If Nagito brought it, it's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
He can't carry around poison without putting it in a container?
It's poison! Of course he can't.
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight.
The container probably melted in the fire.
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it completely incinerated.
It's gotta be the fire grenades. They were plastic.
Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
Yes, or they used it was the fire grenade.
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
As long as, let me hold liquid poison in my hands. I'm sure nothing bad will happen if I do that. Yeah, I know, right?
That is impossible.
We did lose a lot of good characters. There were gloves. Yeah, he had a glove. Well, he would have used the gloves and the mask to put the poison into a different container.
I mean, an accomplice? It is just too...
Like, does that really matter all that much?
Yeah, because if the accomplice ended up being the one that actually killed him, then, yeah.
I mean, even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
Ah, you're right. You're totally right. That's totally it.
Right? Isn't it okay to close this case yet? I'm not in the mood for unexpected twists.
Oh, if only you knew. This game is full of unexpected twists. This whole series is. Whoever helped him is the traitor, probably? Huh. Your P brain is working real hard right now. You're calling it now? Oh, what are you calling? I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to get hurt anymore by hurting someone else. Everyone's tired. Tired of doubting everyone else. I also feel that way. That's why I want to just rule this as Nagito's suicide. Calling the Akane's gonna say something sus again? Yeah, I don't doubt it. If I do that, nobody here has to get hurt. But...
That's no good.
Huh?
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us.
You got a question. Well, you are the question king, apparently. Do you technically need a motive to kill someone? What if you kill someone without wanting nothing in the end? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, if you commit a murder, like, the class trial happens, and you have to find out who it was. Yeah, so... Like, in the first game, the first murder was actually a self-defense thing. Well, I mean, kind of self-defense, in a way, but yeah. JD, I'm just not even gonna acknowledge that.
By calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us. He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to
Nagito
you,
will call us
huh?
out. Do I think I'll finish the game tonight? I'm certainly gonna try.
The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga. Still, that's pretty messed up.
Yeah, it is.
Shut up! You just be quiet.
Finally, you're saying something useful.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right?
There certainly is no motive for carrying 400 pounds of gear up 20 floors and removing it. I get what you're talking about. The only other active game you have doing now is I actually finished Evil Within, so I've got Atomic Heart I need to finish. But yeah.
Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
Unless it wasn't.
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is?
Yes.
Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
But I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing.
I don't, not in this case.
And we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
What is this feeling just now? Even though it was brief, it was like a strong flash of light running through the back of my head. Look at it kind of sparking off some thoughts. If it was assisted suicide, I felt like Monokuma could count it as murder. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like a suicide is counted as a self-murder. So, I thought it was in the fire bottles too. I thought it was in there as well. Maybe what Akane just said somehow might be a new clue. From there, I might be able to reach the answer. The way Nagito brought the poison, which means the thing he used as a container was. Oh no, another hangman. Oh, okay. This is so stressful. Fire grenade. It's gonna be the fire grenade. Okay, this one is not as bad as the last one. Okay. Oh crap. Crap. There we go. All right, got it. Boy, that was not as stressful as the first one.
I see. I got it.
Huh?
The fire grenades. Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone. Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place. As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse. It can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose of the container later.
That bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but
Why do people fall into despair? It could be for any number of reasons. But who threw the fire containers is the problem, yeah.
the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
You just have to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Oh, there was a peel, yeah, the seal in his room.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Hajime. Could it be?
Yeah.
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Seriously? That's impossible. Miss Sonia just said so right now.
Sonia's words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade.
Huh?
So where's continued clue? Blah, blah, blah. Yep, where is it? Right there.
I can prove it with this.
Didn't they all throw containers? They did all throw them. So.
Take a look. We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his cottage.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
No, that is not just a piece of trash. The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room. We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
But did the killer know it or not? Oh, that's a good question.
Did he use those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
Gonna be a great event. Weren't you literally just about to give up like 5 minutes ago?
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping them.
So what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in and died, right? So in the end, he still fucking committed suicide. Enough already!
You're right. If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
Crying under these sunglasses.
See,
The
I
cry
told you.
engine.
The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
I don't know.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
Someone threw the poison, yeah.
You're right.
In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
You're gonna slap everyone but Shaki and Hajime.
What did you say?
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Is this not settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide.
No, it's not.
Chiaki?
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison. So when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison? When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
The horrifying truth?
It probably happened at the same time.
The moment the fire grenades were brought and the moment Nagito breathed in the poison were the same when he threw the grenades.
I see. Are you saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
Yeah, I think so. When we all threw the grenades to put out the fire in the warehouse, the poison was deployed, and it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
Oh man.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
Nagito definitely planned this? Yeah.
One of us.
What the heck?
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Jeez. Oh. God.
Hold on a sec.
Then Nagito was...
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
That son of a bitch. But if it wasn't intentional, is it murder? I don't know.
What the heck? You said so yourself. You said Nagito committed suicide!
This guy.
Then who killed Nagito?
You mean, who's the actual killer, right?
Do you know?
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
Huh? The person who prepared the poison was one of us.
Crap!
Oh, okay. Nagito?
I see!
Yeah, he prepared it for himself.
It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poison grenade?
Nagito.
I see!
Definitely a strategist, yeah.
That was also Nagito.
Hey, how many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
The next question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
To make someone throw the poison.
I see! Don't tell me. He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
He set the fire just so
Oh,
we'd put it
no.
out? Why'd he do that?
It was a trap.
A trap?
Preparing the poison. Creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito.
That should not count, man. That shouldn't count.
It was
He did it
all
to
a trap
himself.
to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
I don't know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
Huh?
Oh, jeez.
Could it be? Was that Nagito's trap?
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do.
This is ridiculous.
And for that reason, he put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades.
Bruh. Said it before, like the blank
Setting
gun
up
in
a
the
murder
firing
nobody
squad.
can
Yeah.
solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
Yeah, like in a firing squad, like isn't there like only one gun that actually is loaded and nobody knows? Jeez.
What? What the hell?
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
To do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him. The poison grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point.
One gun has blank, others are loaded. Oh,
All the
whatever.
fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor. Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison.
Ah, bro,
And then,
you are so messed up. I hate that guy.
Hold on. If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death. It might be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
That's true.
even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
That's right! Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison!
I hate, like, he's a fictional character and I hope he burns in hell.
Are you fucking serious?
That was his trap all along. Even the wounds all over his body, it was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened.
No, I no longer like Nagito in any way. I hate him. Like, I completely, like, utterly hate Nagito now because of this. He is irredeemable as a character in my eyes.
His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve. He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
Shouldn't count. It was still not. I know, right? It shouldn't count. It was still him.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out. After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end.
Connie's the only character you truly liked in this. What? She's the only one? What? You're ridiculous, Chef.
However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved. As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces. For those of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, That is what meaning he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick. Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
That's totally messed up. That's so fucked up.
It is my fault, because I told you all about the fire grenades. I am so sorry. Please vote me as the killer.
Oh, this is so messed up.
That's not the fucking issue here.
It's not Miss Sonia's fault. This is all Nagito's doing.
But what should we do? How can we even figure out who the killer is?
It's impossible.
Impossible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
How mysteries can be solved just depends on your willpower. I mean, I suppose.
That's right. There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras. If Monokuma doesn't know, this trial doesn't count. Isn't that right?
You know, I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times.
I don't believe you, Monokuma.
I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits seemed to take a while.
What?
Please stop! I will never become queen!
How can you be so chill? I mean, how can you have such an awful
Why
power?
does he know? I know, right?
So, of course this trial still counts. Do your very best to guess who the killer is.
This is ridiculous.
Guess, he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
Is giving up all we can do?
No, it's too early to give up.
Kill the bear. I wish. Like he's got multiple bodies.
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
Even though it's just a hunch, it's possible that it's probably... There's one way, I think.
Really?
Yeah, no, I hate Monokuma so much. So much.
Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning? I want to make sure my hunch is correct. Hajime, please.
That's right. It doesn't mean the trial is over yet. Even though I don't know who killed Nagito. To be clear what kind of trap he set. And I have to do it. Even if it leads to despair.
I got it. Let's do this then.
Closing argument. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Go the cord, fire grenade. Oh, let's see. What was inside his refrigerator? Poison, but so let's go. Right before switching to poison. Video message, fire grenades. No. Break room. Okay. Monokuma was originally made by a high school girl, so maybe Junko's just weird like that. Goes behind the Monokuma panel. Oh, we don't have that one. His whole body wasn't tied up, we don't have that one. How do you support the spear? Oh, no, because he let go. He hurt himself. Yeah, probably the knife. The reason we went to the warehouse was the fire. Oh, no. Okay. Let's see. Inside the fire grenade was, no. Let go. Okay, so let's. It was inside the refrigerator. We don't have that. Right before. No. What does Nagito love more, hope or his talent? That's a good question. Behind the panel. Don't have that. His whole body wasn't tied up. We don't have that. How do we support this? We don't have that. He hurt himself. Don't have that to take himself. Propped up the knife. Blah. Our house was. Jeez. Where do I... What was inside the refrigerator? Well, I don't have... It's like the same thing, right? Before switching to poison. This was confusing. Where does the freaking what do I supposed to? Yeah, on the Monokuma pen, I don't have that. What? Whole body? No. That would be the freaking what? Seriously, feel bad for. Yeah, I know, right? Hurt himself. I am really confused. Oh, what? I don't remember that. Whatever. Got plushie. Oh, what? Oh wait, no. Okay. Lighter. Okay. Poison. We got sprinklers. Lid. Oh, don't need that. Okay. Where are we? Refrigerator. Okay. Sprinklers. That would be. Inside throwing grenade was the poison. Someone can go into astral projection. Will it be possible to escape again? Probably not. Spear cord. Right. Special poison. Some refrigerator. Last stock. Okay. Use it. Okay, so body wasn't tied up. Right. Duct tape over his mouth.
Here's everything that happened in this case. The person who actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda.
Nagito is definitely trash.
You
were simping over him. What are you talking about?
That he needed for his plan. Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with him from the Octagon. Using the gloves and gas mask that he got from the military base, Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison. When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence, the blue aluminum seal on the grenade. With that, Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade, took it with him to the factory, and put it back with the rest of the grenades in the break room. The next morning, Nagito appeared before us and declared that he hid a bomb somewhere. While we were looking for the bomb, that's when Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse. In order to set up a fire, Nagito arranged the Monokuma panels in a line going from the door to the curtain and placed an oil lighter in front of it. From there, Nagito set his insane plan in motion. First, he hung the spear that he took from Nezumi Castle from the ceiling girder by its cord. Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope. However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand. In doing so, he made sure that only his right hand was free, while his remaining arm and legs were tied up.
Nagito's absolutely not my favorite. Honestly, surprised Akane didn't kill him when he was mouthing after a few strings back on. Alright. I do reviving. This game is a good soundtrack.
As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left hand, he lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear. But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then, he did something no one could have predicted. First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream, he stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs.
What would happen if nobody threw the grenades and he would have just died? I guess. He probably would eventually bled out, passed out maybe.
He propped the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade. He didn't just want us to think he was tied up. He also wanted us to think he'd been tortured.
That's just like this guy, like, jeez. Well, see, he didn't drop the spear till after he was poisoned. But he might have eventually lost his grip from his arm being injured.
Through all this, Nagito never let go of the spear. His plan still wasn't over. In fact, it was just about to begin. Meanwhile, we finally arrived at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message. After seeing his message, we instantly made our way to the warehouse. But that was part of Nagito's plan. We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma panel domino effect. The panels fell one after another until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the curtain. Shocked by the sudden fire, we rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire extinguishing grenades.
You love to hate him, if that makes sense. No, I just straight up hate him now.
We then aimed for the fire's origin point, which was the curtain, and unloaded the entire supply. It never occurred to us that one of those grenades was the poison grenade that Nagito had prepared. The poison sank to the floor, instantly vaporizing due to the intense heat, and spread everywhere. The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized. That poison gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up on the floor. There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness. Which caused him to let go of the rope in his left hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach. This is all the information related to Nagito's plan. His true intention was to set one of us up as the killer. At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware they killed someone. Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth. That was Nagito's trap.
I hate him.
In conclusion, the fact that we can't determine the killer's identity
I hate it.
This should be the truth behind Nagito's trap.
Yeah, he did.
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help you figure out who the killer is?
Chiaki?
Just as I thought. It's impossible, isn't it?
You say we just have to vote for someone?
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was?
Probably not.
He said this to us earlier.
I'm going to be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all, there's no way Hope can lose. Absolute hope that can break through any despair can never lose in a place like this. And not only that, I believe in you all. I believe in the time we spent together. You don't trust Chiaki. Why would you not trust Chiaki?
He believed we'd notice the fire grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames. And he believed we'd fall into his trap. By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
What do you mean, believe?
And what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? something that Nagito believed in from the bottom of his heart. I want you to try to remember what that is.
Nagito believed in his talent. Oh,
I see!
he's the ultimate lucky student.
Nagito believed in his talent as the ultimate lucky student.
Oh, is he saying he lucked out and, like, the traitor threw the gas grenade? After all the time we spent together, I believe in you guys. And more than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. So it's definitely going to be alright.
I guess the last thing he could believe in was his own talent.
That's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been
Makoto was
relying
lucky
on
too,
the
yeah.
same thing.
He was the protagonist in the other game.
But in his case, it was pretty remarkable, wasn't it? It almost seemed like he had blind faith in it.
I mean, he did win Russian roulette on extreme mode, so...
You're right. The same thing happened when he cleared the final dead room at the funhouse.
Hajime's talent is he's the main character. He wasn't life-threatening at all. It was just a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette. Russian roulette? It's a game where you load one bullet into a gun, spin the cylinder, and point it towards you and pull the trigger. So you really did it? Ah, so that's how you're supposed to play it. So it would have been fine if I only used one bullet, huh? I guess it was just as Monami said. Huh? I misunderstood and thought I had to take one bullet out of the cylinder, so that's how I did it. You only had a 1 in 6 chance of surviving. But I'm still alive. After all, the only good thing about me is how lucky I am. Nagito 100% got banned from casinos. And he did the same thing when the first killing happened at the old building in the hotel. He depended on his luck and was able to get cleaning duty just as he wanted. That's right, I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty. You just relied on your luck? Not just luck. It's true my talent is trash, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know? I'm left with the red mark? For someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem lucky right now. At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky. But it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty just like I wanted.
But his luck doesn't have anything to do with the case this time, right?
I just thought it was strange that it doesn't connect to anything.
It's not strange. The traitor picked up the gas grenade.
He factored in his belief in us. But for some reason, he didn't factor in his own luck.
Flashback within the flashback, yeah.
No, there's no way. I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about.
What did he do?
You know, he wasn't just after anybody. He probably had a target. A target he was aiming for all along. A person to set up as the killer.
A target? Who?
The target's true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it. That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student, and incorporated that luck into his plan. As long as he had his luck, he believed the target he was after would pick up the fire grenade.
You mean he left his plan to luck?
I mean, that's kind of his whole thing.
He risked his life for that?
Well, I mean, he didn't risk his life. He, like, lost it, so...
He probably risked his life just so his ultimate luck could decide this.
Who is it? Who's the target Nagito was after?
The traitor. No, I don't even have to ask. I should already know.
I see! That's it? The traitor. Nagito was after the traitor, huh?
Then he relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
Nagito didn't know who the traitor was until the very end. All he could do was rely on his own luck.
Then what he said in his video message.
It won't work with just any student handbook. If you want to disarm that bomb, you have to use the traitor's student handbook. To be honest, I found out who the traitor was after secretly monitoring everyone's activity. But I was a little annoyed that they never came forward. Is that a lie?
Just bluffing.
That's probably true. By that point, his plan should have already been in motion.
Then it's just as Nagito said at the beginning. His purpose was to weed out the traitor. If we just believed in what Nagito said, we would have reached the answer much quicker. The The reason this took so damn long, was it really because we didn't believe in
But
him?
if he just wanted to out the traitor, he didn't have to go this far and make that person the killer. Damn it! We're all in a huge bind because of that.
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
By finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even brighter by overcoming that despair. That's something he'd say.
Nagito's unpredictable. Yeah, that's true.
Monami, it looks like you've got something you want to say. But you better just keep your mouth shut.
And that concludes my argument. Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him. What are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna believe me?
He relied on his luck to aim for a target, but he didn't even know who he was aiming for. Sounds way too unbelievable to have actually happened, but...
The only thing we can do is believe.
If we don't, then we'd just be relying on our luck when we cast our votes.
Is the traitor in cahoots with Monami? Maybe? I don't know.
But even if we do believe, what should we do? I mean, if we don't know who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
You are absolutely right. It is hard to think the traitor would reveal themselves now.
If, by chance, the traitor revealed themselves during that bomb scare, what would have happened? Would it have stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
I don't think so.
Huh?
But they couldn't help it. Even if they wanted to reveal themselves, they couldn't do it.
Wait a minute. What is she saying?
Because they weren't created to do that.
Chiaki?
What's wrong, Chiaki? Get a hold of yourself.
What?
That's why I want you guys to guess.
You want us to guess?
Hold
yeah,
on.
I want you to guess.
What? What does that mean?
Who do you think it is, Hajime? Who do you think the Future Foundation sent to infiltrate your group as the traitor?
Chucky's trying to confess but can't. Is that what she's saying?
Why?
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're different from everyone else.
Why?
A traitor who can only interact with everyone as a traitor.
What? Is she like mind controlled or something?
Why?
Because that's the nature of their existence. They can only exist as a traitor.
Seriously, why?
I'm confused. What?
Who do you think is the traitor? Hajime, please.
What? Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. I'm gonna do it. Ah!
It's...
No! Why? Ah! I'm upset. I'm not. I'm upset. Oh my god. I don't want to beat the game now. I don't want to do it. I don't want to.
Chiaki, you're the traitor?
Please, hold on.
I'm not crying, I'm just angry. Kazuichi being the traitor wouldn't be as emotional.
Aw, you totally guessed right.
What?
Just as expected. Yep, you're correct. I'm the traitor. The agent sent by the Future Foundation to hide among you all is me.
This is nonsense. why does this make sense?
Hey, Chiaki, are you being serious right now?
I'm upset. I'm very upset. I'm very upset right now.
Chiaki is the traitor? That is a lie, right? Surely you must be joking.
I'm sorry. It's the truth.
Hey, what are you saying sorry for?
What does this mean? You... Up till now... You've been tricking us?
What? We were not tricked! After all, we have been working together all this time. We have been helping each other all this time.
I mean, she was very pivotal in solving a lot of freaking murders.
Chiaki, being a traitor, being a member of that horrifying Future Foundation.
You never cried to a game before now? Oh my god. Very... very just like dial it back a little.
That is obviously a lie.
Please, wait! The Future Foundation isn't what you think it is!
Shut the fuck up! We're talking to Chiaki!
No, I have nothing more to say.
Why?
Because we already know the killer's true identity.
Maybe the fact that Future Foundation is evil is a lie. I mean, if Monami is part of the Future Foundation, then maybe, yeah, they're probably not evil.
So the only thing left to do is vote.
Hold on! We're not satisfied yet!
If you say you are the traitor, please provide an explanation that will help us understand. We cannot vote until we are satisfied. That is what you said earlier, Chiaki.
Why some people can't accept the truth when the culprit reveals themselves? Because Chiaki's a great character, and this sucks. This really sucks.
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to reveal yourself?
She said she couldn't. Can we make an exception and all vote wrong? Well, then everybody would die. I'm sad too.
Weird, isn't it? Waiting until right now to out yourself.
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was I able to do that? Maybe I wanted to protect everyone, no matter the cost.
What?
Hey, Hajime, can you do me a small favor?
Favor? Me?
I want you to prove to them that I'm the traitor.
Is it bad that you don't feel any? Yes, it's very bad, Chef. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you, sir? That's very bad.
What?
Is she a robot? What? Is that possible? What, like Nekomaru, but humanoid? Is that possible?
What are you saying? Why do I have to do that?
I want to explain everything to you guys, but as I expected, that's rather difficult. That's why the only thing I can do is plead with you. I want you to do it. I believe you can prove it.
Whether I can prove it or not, that's not the problem.
Everyone would need a group hug, yeah, I know.
Don't you understand? You may as well be asking me to kill you. There's no way I can do that.
I'm very sorry, but this is the only way. So please.
Looks like we gotta do what we can. It's not like I believe she's the traitor. There's just no way we can ignore this without confirming it.
If she was just disguised or something, this would have been a heck of a lot easier for us to understand, but...
She's not disguised at all, 'cause Chiaki isn't the traitor.
Monami?
Too bad. I'm not part of the same group as that girl.
What?
I don't know anything about that girl at all.
What?
Hey, are you trying to cover for her like that? You suck!
I've always been alone. I have no friends anywhere.
People who rather vote wrong to let Chiaki live, I don't blame them.
That's why I have no relation to Chiaki whatsoever.
Hajime, you're going to listen to my request, right?
What the hell is Monami doing now?
Chiaki isn't my friend. I hate Chiaki so much.
Who's the leader of the future? I don't know. Hanami and Chiaki's relationship, proving it here is the only way. Oh, great, it's this.
Let's all get along. I won't let you. Let's all get along. First open and mix. I can't lose. Hajime, you stupid face. I won't let you. First open and mix. I'll lower your grades. Disappear. Hajime, you stupid face. Let's all get along.
Man.
I'll lower your grades.
Crap.
Hajime, you stupid face.
I'm so bad at this. Blah, 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 blah. Gotta start over. Listen, the timing always feels off.
This is... We will never give up!
Stupid face isn't really insult, yeah.
Hajime.
Hajime, you stupid face. Let's all get along. I won't let you. Let's all get along. First open and mix. I can't lose. Hajime, you stupid face.
Like it doesn't feel on time with the music. That's the problem.
First open and mix. I'll lower your grades. Disappear. Hajime, you stupid face. Let's all get along. I'll lower your grades. Hajime, you stupid face. Let's all get along. I won't let you. Let's all get along. First open and mix. I can't lose. Hajime, you stupid face. I won't let you. Chiaki and I aren't best friends.
Mana needs notebook. Okay.
This is the end!
I got it. Shut up.
When we
It's
investigated
absolutely not
Nagito's
in time
cottage,
with the music.
I discovered a notebook with the new Sami logo on it. That's your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole from you.
I don't know. I don't know.
Don't tell me. Is that where the traitor's true identity is written?
That's right! Since I knew something like this would happen, I made sure to bring it here today.
Oh, so sudden?
Give me that notebook.
Day 1, I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day 2, Miyaki is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired.
What is this? Is this Mommy's diary?
Is the traitor's identity written in here?
Nagito was probably looking for that too, so that might be why he stole the notebook. But you wouldn't know who the traitor is.
We're not
just
worried
by
about
reading
that right
this
now.
notebook.
We're in a trial.
Of course, Nagito wouldn't know either.
There have been no steps taken for the pet to grow.
However, it's different for me.
You know?
It took me this long, but I finally understand.
No, the truth is, I might have already known the moment I found this notebook. It's just, I wanted to turn my eyes from the truth it contained. But now I clearly know. I can't help but know.
First of all, this isn't
Listen,
Mommy's
alright, you know what, look,
Apparently
look.
she can't write.
Nothing, literally nothing has happened because there has not been any steps taken for anything to happen. pet is done nothing. First of all, this is Mommy's dying. Apparently she can't write.
Then the one who wrote this is...
Someone connected to Monami. Meaning, it's not a mistake to think that the traitor wrote it.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending to Monami?
Oh, okay.
Is it evidence that they were observing our actions and reporting to Monami?
That makes sense.
But how would you know who the traitor is from that?
Because there's an entry written in here that only me and one other person would know.
Topic we discussed in the entry. Final dead room? Oh, okay.
In the notebook, there was a specific entry.
The gamer best girl's gonna die. Yeah, like I'm actually upset right now. Very, very, very unhappy. I did try to go to Final Dead Room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him.
There it is. It's true. I tried to go inside the final dead room. But the only one who knew that.
If I win the life-threatening game here, I'll be able to go to the Octopus place. That's where the exit should be. Danganronpa streams are hard to get clips for. Yeah, that's true, but I still have fun with these. I did it. I finally did it. I finally figured out where the exit is. I can get out. With this, I can finally get out. You can't do that. You shouldn't go in there. You won't find what you're looking for.
That's right. The only person who knew that is Chiaki. That's why Chiaki is the only person who could have possibly written about this.
There must be some mistake. I mean, if Chiaki is the traitor, what was all that time we spent with her? Was that all a lie too?
Miss Sonia.
Chiaki is... She is being controlled by Monokuma. That is why we should help her.
I'm not satisfied
You
either.
can't vote wrong in these games.
I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no way you do something so stupid when we found the bomb.
It's really stupid to be fighting over something like this. And so with an annoyed expression on her face, Chiaki walked over to the bomb without saying a word, took her handbook out of her pocket. Without hesitating, she wiped the card reader. Looks like it was wrong.
Now
Well,
that
it's
you
'cause-
mention it, Chiaki immediately went to the card reader with her handbook.
She tested it out right away after being told it would only react to the traitor's handbook.
That doesn't make any sense. A traitor would be more cautious than that.
I mean, unless Nagito just didn't actually know.
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake. That's why she also knew Nagito's trap was a bluff.
She knew? That is a mistake. That must be a mistake. Why are you saying such things? Do you really want Chiaki to be the traitor?
Of course not.
I will not believe it. I refuse to believe Chiaki is a traitor. There is just no way.
I don't want to believe it either. I don't want to believe, but...
Then nobody will be saved.
we got another one. Alright. Sonya's account, the gas mask, whatever, the blue pitchforks, done that already, Monokuma file. So we've got Monokuma's account and Sonya's account, the ones we haven't used.
Chiaki is not the traitor.
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known.
Wait, what's Sonya's account again? She secretly used one of the bombs from the military base. Okay, so she knew it was fake. Her mom knew it was peeking.
If that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me, when I tried to detonate it.
Not just you. No.
That's not it.
Monami saw it.
That's not it. Sonia shouldn't have been the only one who knew it was a fake. Monami was also there when you found out the bomb at the military base wasn't real. You said so yourself.
Is that true, Miss Sonia?
Chiaki heard about it from Monami. That's why she knew the bomb was a fake.
Since I've been found out, I'll just confess. The reason I couldn't tell anyone I knew the bomb was a fake was because if I had said that, I would have had to explain how I heard about it from Monami.
I do not want to hear that!
Oh no.
Enough
Another one of
already.
these.
Please do not say another word. I do not want this anymore. I am so very tired of doubting people.
Yeah, but I mean, she's straight up telling you though. Like she's telling you what happened.
Sonia.
And just because she knew the bomb was a fake does not mean we should decide she is the traitor!
Keep in mind, Sonya lost Gundam. Yeah, okay, yeah, that is true. That is true. All right. What are our options? Sonya's account, Monaco's account, the notebook, gas mask. So we have not used Monokuma's accounts. Let me read that one. They'll let me.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake.
Where's Monokuma's account? Where is it? Monokuma knew all along that the bombs were fake, but he never revealed that fact to anyone. Okay. You feel for some? Yeah, I would. Like I did too.
That does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Oh crap! I only have a certain number of cuts. That's stupid. She's panicking pretty badly. Won't have enough words if I count to her right away. Okay.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Okay, so
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor.
oh, okay, I can hit both at the
If
same
that
time.
counts as evidence, I should be doubted too.
Oh, I get it now.
After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
I feel for Sonya. She
Knowing
really
it was a
takes me too-
fake
yeah,
isn't
no.
the problem. What matters is who told her.
Mm-hmm.
What matters is that she heard about it from Monami.
Yeah.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma.
It's fair.
Monokuma said so. He knows everything about this island. Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand.
No, he said himself that he has not told anybody.
You're right. Monokuma probably knew the bomb was a fake. But Monokuma shouldn't have told anyone either.
He said so himself. Then where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used? I wonder. If I'm going to give you guys a hint, then you should know that it wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fakes. I know that already. You should have just said so earlier. Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would. If I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was going to happen. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. I feel relieved.
That Monokuma may have just been lying.
No, he won't lie at times like this. You already know that.
Hajime, are you going to believe Monokuma over Chiaki?
Chiaki's telling us she was the traitor, though.
That's not it.
It's just, even if Chiaki is the traitor, is it really okay to vote for her? That basically just means we have to believe in Nagito's luck, right?
That's kind of all we got left.
That's not it.
Telling us to trust his luck? Are you telling us to entrust our lives to that bastard?
There's no way I can believe in Nagito.
I'm telling you that's not it. We shouldn't believe in Monokuma or Nagito. You have to believe in Chiaki.
Huh?
It doesn't matter who the traitor is. Even if Chiaki is the traitor, that's not the Chiaki I know. I believe in the Chiaki who's been with us this whole time.
The power of friendship.
That Chiaki is saying she wants to protect us with her life. So the only thing we can do is believe her. If we don't, nobody's going to be saved.
Damn it.
Hey, can you listen to me a little? There's nothing to be sad about, you know? 'Cause this is different from what happened before. Unlike before, you guys don't have to stay alive by doubting someone. You guys can stay alive by believing in me.
Damn. Japanese game not be about the power of friendship challenge impossible. Well, you know, maybe we could use that a little more in the West, you know.
Are you telling us to believe in you and sacrifice you? That is just too cruel.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Chiaki!
Monami, I'm sorry too. You're probably gonna get scolded by a lot of different people for this.
I'm just wondering, because, like, Chucky did make it sound like she's programmed or something, right? So, like, is she like an artificial intelligence or like a robot or something?
But still, I want to protect everyone by
I'm
any
wondering
means.
that now.
And I'm happy that I'm able to do that.
It's not up to me to decide whether that's right or
I
wrong.
mean, that there was an AI in the first game.
However, I believe it's truly amazing that you were able to think like that. We could even call this a miracle.
Miracle?
Hey, what have you two been talking about? Everyone's jaws are dropping, you know?
I know. It's voting time, right?
Hey, Chiaki.
You don't have to worry. Believe in me and cast your vote.
She spaces out a lot. That's her buffering.
God damn it! Why did it end up like this?
I hate this. I hate it so much. You wish Kazuichi would have died instead, really? I'm not crying. I'm just angry. My reaction now is more anger than anything else. It's not fair. I feel the same as everyone else. There's no way I can agree to this. Emptiness, loneliness, sadness. And most of all, I'm ashamed of my weakness. But, even so, I have to move forward. We believe in the person urging us forward. We have to start walking. Believe with as much hope as possible in what lies ahead. Oh yeah, everybody's sad. Except for Chiaki, she's not sad. It's depressing. I'm literally looking at everyone's face, like you said. I hate this.
Even so.
I hate this. I hate this so much. I want to resurrect Nagito from the dead just to kill him again. Man, I'm pooped. Let's go ahead and announce the results. The traitor from the Future Foundation and Nagito Komeda's killer is Chiaki Nanami.
Damn it!
Are you serious? That was correct.
Yeah.
Phase 6 Phasma. The fact that Chiaki was a traitor, the fact that Nagito was crying depending entirely on his luck. Everything was true?
Damn it.
Plus, that means that bastard managed to pull it off.
Congratulations, everyone.
Damn it.
We're not celebrating at all.
Damn it!
Let me ask you one more time. Are you really part of the Future Foundation? An agent of the organization that brought us to this island? Is that really your true identity?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys.
What?
You need to go look up Akane fan art for reasons. I cannot believe it, even though I cannot believe it, even though I do not want to believe it. There's no choice but to believe, right?
I'm sorry.
It would have been better if I could have said it sooner, but I couldn't say it no matter what.
'Cause...
I can't betray the Future Foundation. I can't betray.
Well,
Even if you want to fly, you can't fly, right? If you want to swim, even if you want to swim where you please, you can't, right? It's the same for me. Due to the nature of my existence, I will never be able to betray the Future Foundation. The heck? In the end, you did something similar. What you did is no different than sharing your secret yourself. You're right.
Why?
Now's not the time to be laughing.
Well?
Android. I'm wondering if she's an android, honestly. But strangely enough, I don't have any regrets. In fact, I'm somewhat happy. I was able to think I wanted to protect everyone. That's why I feel proud of my act. She was able to think that? What? You're still saying things I don't get, but if we ask you anything, you're just not going to answer, right? Like if we ask why were you in the Future Foundation and stuff?
I'm sorry.
That is...
Even if you were a traitor, you never betrayed us. Chucky will always be our friend, even now. The power of friendship. We don't blame you for this. That's why you don't need to apologize. Nekomaru is still not alive. He died. He died. He died multiple times, actually.
Yeah.
So the traitor was revealed and Chucky lost. In the end, it all went according to Nagito's plan, huh?
Like...
About that. Was that really Nagito's goal? Is it really okay to say he was trying to find the killer and eliminate them? If so, isn't it strange?
So...
I mean, we nearly lost, right? If Chucky hadn't said anything, we definitely would have lost. You've raised a good point. That's exactly it. Even though Nagito said he would weed out the traitor, he never said he would kill the traitor. Huh?
Yes, indeed.
Congratulations! You successfully stopped Nagito's plan. I mean, Nagito's plan was to reveal the traitor and kill everyone else besides the traitor.
Huh?
I believe it. That was Nagito's goal?
Huh?
Why would he do something like that? To form a plan that only the traitor would survive? Is that bastard really that twisted?
Nope.
It's okay. Okay, what?
Well?
I mean, it's not just Nagito's fault. If the circumstances had been different, he probably wouldn't have taken things so far.
Chucky!
You really are a kind-hearted person. Why would he want to let the traitor survive, though? You think so? I wonder where you got your personality from.
Perhaps.
Maybe our dad and our big brother... what?
Hey, come on now.
Don't go talking about your family all of a sudden. That's totally ripping off Teru Teru.
I can't lose!
Then I cannot lose to Chucky. Just like Chucky and everyone else, even if I know it's a fight I cannot win. I must try to retaliate.
Huh?
Retaliate? What?
I will no longer let you do as you please.
I said before, what if living is a fate worse than death? And this, I don't know.
Stupid! Stop! What are you doing?
As they say, we shall die together.
Dad and big brother. I'm starting to like the android thing is really starting to sound plausible. She self-destructed?
What'd you say?
What's going on?
Huh?
Monokuma like died?
No.
I'm not dead. A new one came out. Man, that surprised me. If only I didn't have a spare, I would have died.
I can't lose.
Not yet. I'm not done yet.
That...
What? Is she gonna keep doing this until they run out of bodies?
Nobody can live in peace.
Stop it, I say! I'm sorry, I lose! Forgive me!
What is this?
Hey!
What? Seriously, stop it. If you don't stop right now, it's all gonna be destroyed.
I won't forgive you.
Of course I'm doing it, so you'll all be destroyed. I will be the one to protect my
I
students.
won't let you.
I'll protect them with my life. Anime,
Hey.
Now then, how many of you are still there? You might as well I'll come all out at once.
Ooh,
How many?
exciting!
Not that much. Just around 10 to 10. What is that? 10 to the 60th? Was that what that is? Is that math? What did you say?
What?
1 million? 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 1 million, 1 billion, 1 quadrillion. What? Jump ahead, 10 to 50, then 10 to 60th. That's 10 to the 60th power? What? What?
Hey!
After all this, you're still joking around. You sure have quite the daring spirit.
Too bad!
Except I'm not joking. What are you even saying anymore? Didn't you see that scene? Why are you doing this? My clones are continuously and endlessly created. The Monokuma manufacturing facility. Okay, yep.
That's wrong.
Those are just stuffed animals. That's right. I checked them with my own hands. They're just plushies.
Damn it!
You're just bluffing. Monami, finish him off.
Hey,
Even if it's just a plushie, as long as you give it Monokuma's personality, it becomes a fully developed Monokuma. What did you say? There's no way it's possible. That's not even magic.
Could it be?
Have you already obtained that much power?
Hey!
Hold on, if you bring up magic so suddenly, we're gonna get confused. Unless you mean magic in a technological sense, we don't understand this at all.
Hey!
What's going on? Don't tell me they're not gonna call this magic or something. Well, I don't care how you interpret it.
in the end, even if Monami risks her life or does whatever, it doesn't matter to my army of 10 to the power of 60 strong! There's no value in that life you're risking. So how about this? This overwhelming despair! Does it make you dizzy from excitement?
I just want to know who's controlling him now. Unless he's become fully autonomous.
What's this?
And how many Monamis are left to challenge my army of 10 to the 60th? Probably not many. You don't have to say anything. I know. Let's see. You have just 10 more left, right? 10 to the power of 60 is Nova whatever that word is. What? That's ridiculous. I know everything. I am the conqueror of the new world.
I can't lose.
I won't give up even if I have no chance of winning.
It's okay, Monami. Well,
It's not about giving up, you know.
let's believe in them.
Let's believe in everyone and leave the rest to them.
Right?
Damn it.
The hell's going on?
I
I do not know for certain, but the only thing I can say is
Please listen.
Monokuma is an enemy of the Future Foundation.
Like,
Does that mean there's another organization that's our enemy besides the Future Foundation?
This is bad.
We're in this situation because we're caught up in a dispute between those two organizations?
Damn it!
Okay, that's it. Let's just leave that talk for later. Because the punishment time's gonna start. Hold on, just a little more.
Shing!
To wait or not to wait, that is the question. But which will cause more despair? That's the real question. If you think about it, you know, right? There's no way I'd wait. But I haven't.
I'm sorry.
Regardless, there's nothing else I can say. I'm not allowed to say anything more than I already have. Not that I...
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
Oh no.
Special bleeding service.
From Monami to O grade.
Huh?
Why even Monami? Just a 2-for-1 special. I could have killed that thing anytime I wanted since she's not a student. And also, I don't need anybody that will define me anymore.
Uh-huh.
Oh, also, I remember now. I'm an only child.
That is...
Because that's just how it goes. What is that? It's okay. Even if I'm here, I'd just be a burden anyway. And not just that. I've decided to believe in everyone.
You guys, I'm sorry about so many things. I'm sorry for lying to you. I'm sorry I couldn't protect you to the very end.
Just one last time, let me say something that makes me sound like a teacher. There's no need to be a hero. You don't have to force yourself just to make people acknowledge you. When you do that, you end up blaming yourself, blaming other people, and feeling jealous of everyone. But still, it doesn't have to be like that. Even if people don't acknowledge you, you just have to be someone that you can be proud of. 'Cause you yourself are your biggest supporter. If you can learn to love yourself, that love will continue to support you for the rest of your life. Love, love.
Bye, everyone.
I hate this.
It's okay. A shining future will always be waiting for you.
I hate this so much.
It's true. It's absolutely true. 'Cause I know.
Bye-bye. Please don't forget about your teacher.
Why are you hearing things you need to hear from this video game?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
This sucks. It is unfair. This sucks. I hate it. I hate Nagito. I hate Monokuma. I hate everything. Okay. A tank? Really? Bruh. Bruh. Really? Like a video game? Space Invaders, I know. Oh, she's trying. Oh, what? Freaking Pac-Man now? I hate this. I hate this so freaking much. Tetris, are you serious? I hate Monokuma so much. Yeah. I need a minute. I also had to go pee. Got yeah, it did get crushed like Junko, yeah. Alright, I'll be back in a second. While I'm gone, make sure you have liked the stream. Share it. Bring somebody here. We have to bring more people in on the suffering. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I am back. Sound a little stuffed up. Yeah, I'm dealing with allergies right now. That's why I was rubbing my freak. Like, remember I was my eye was squinty? Yeah. Before any of this happened, I'm dealing with allergies. Ugh. I'm more angry than anything. Yes, I did wash my hands. Listen, I don't like. I'm not one that like really cries much. My reaction to things like this is to get angry. I want to shoot my screen with the Glock that I keep on my desk as I'm streaming right now. That's what I wanted to do. Even until the very end, I couldn't look away from Chiaki's final moments. Without realizing it, I had fallen to my knees. A feeling of powerlessness spread throughout my body. It's over. It just had to end. Before I could ask what I needed to ask, before I could say what I needed to say, Chiaki vanished before my eyes. I couldn't even tell her thank you. If I had said that, would she have been comforted a little? If she was executed as the traitor, would she have been comforted? I don't know. My chest just hurt.
I don't believe it!
Good gracious, that was such a big surprise. As for Chiaki, she regularly took on the role of point man during the class trials, as did Nagito too.
What?
And not only was she the traitor, she was Nagito's killer too.
Where?
Oh well, don't worry about it. There won't be any more situations where you'll need to rely on them.
Huh?
What does that mean? Now that the annoying rabbit is gone as well, all the obstacles that have been keeping us stuck on this island are completely gone.
Hey!
Are you serious? We could really leave the island?
I shall now present.
Yup, congratulations. With this, I shall announce the end of the Killing School trip. For you 5 who survived up until now, I shall give you the right to graduate. Thank you all for your hard work. Are you really okay with that? What do you mean? There are still 2 days left. If you're acting like your usual self, you would be setting things up so another killing happens right away. You're right. Stop it, what are you saying? What if Mr. Monokuma changes his mind? Also, you said you 5, like you're emphasizing that part. Does the number of people matter more than the remaining time? That's why you're saying it's the end already, even though there are still 2 days left, right?
Huh?
It matters that there are 5 people left. Are you planning to make a volleyball team?
Stupid fool!
You need 6 people for volleyball. Don't say quiet, say something. What's your actual purpose? You are an enemy and an enemy of the Future Foundation, so what's your true identity?
Hey,
If the Future Foundation is the world ender, then I will end the new world that the Future Foundation has created. Huh?
no.
Before you join the group again, can you check the dead people cottages again? What? I don't know. Well, you just have to look forward to the rest after the countdown ends. That timer has almost reached 0. If it reaches 0, everything will end. The Future Foundation's lane plan will be nothing but toilet bubbles. It's a bomb or something, probably.
Hey,
And when that time comes, you'll know everything. See all of your questions answered in one go. Then you guys will find out for yourselves just how messed up this new world is.
Hey.
New world, don't go saying new shit all of a sudden.
Yep.
Well, just think of the remaining 2 days until the countdown reaches 0 as a bonus.
Yeah.
While you're at it, you should enjoy your life on this tropical island to the fullest. Because once you leave this island, your hopeless lives back home will be waiting for you. Alright. There's a whole other chapter that's 4 to 6 hours long. What? Are you serious? Are you serious? Monokuma's boisterous laughter carried on for what felt like forever. Our questions, our worries, our sadness were simply ignored. The laughter just kept going, forever. As for what we did afterwards, honestly, it doesn't matter at all. I returned to my cottage for the time being and fell asleep. So you're saying there's a whole other chapter that's another 4 to 6 hours, really? Then I'll probably have to do another stream of this because I still have to go to work tomorrow. Even after I woke up, my will to move my body didn't come back. That's why I didn't look back on everything that happened up until now. I didn't think about what was going to happen. I just kept praying that nothing else would happen. I burrowed deep into my sheets as if I were trying to hide. In doing so, I was somehow trying to endure the long day. And then the sun finally set. The day feels abnormally long when you spend it praying that nothing happens. Which reminds me, I haven't heard Monokuma's announcement. I guess that isn't needed anymore. First full video on it that I see is 2 hours and 35 minutes, but the average seems to be 4 hours. Okay, I guess it will have to be another stream. Wow, I didn't realize it was going to be like that. Is everything really going to end? What is everything anyway? How far? How much is everything? If we leave this island, is everything going to end? There's still so much we don't know. About our school memories, the Future Foundation, Hope's Peak Academy, Monokuma's true purpose. Can we really end this and turn our back on all that? And not just that, if we're really leaving, then where are we going? To Hope Speak Academy? That was my last night at Jabberwock Island. At a place where my worries didn't even matter. Everything was about to end. You know what mad at me for mentioning is better stop here. Yeah, no, that's I appreciate it, Chef, actually, because I did not realize it was going to be that much longer. Like, I can't, like, at least not tonight. I can't afford to stay up that late because I have to go to work. I feel like I had a fun dream somehow. I think it was about my childhood. Because of that, I was able to face the day with somewhat happier feeling than usual. That's right. It's the last day. According to Monokuma, suddenly my body shuddered. Right when I opened my eyes, I was gripped by a fear that I had never felt before. I feel like I'd been abandoned in this world. We're banking a 6-hour stream, but that would put us halfway through the next chapter, which is no fun. Yeah, I can't do a stream that long on a night I have to go to work, unfortunately. Completely, utterly alone, with nobody left on this island. Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, Sonia, like everyone was gone and I couldn't find them anywhere. I suddenly couldn't believe in anything, like everything in this world was nothing but lies. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. Like you just said that. Okay. What? What is going on? What is going on? When I left the cottage, I randomly ran into her.
Hello there.
What? What? I please check the cottage and then okay. What is going on? Good timing, what do you mean?
See?
Remember Nagito's video message that we found at the factory? Yeah, when we were dealing with the bomb ruckus, what about it?
Well?
Apparently there was more to that message inside the laptop. Huh?
Yep.
I don't know what's going on. Is she alive? Is this a lot? Are we going crazy? What's the deal? We weren't able to see until a day or so had passed. Apparently it was locked by a timer. Did he set it up so he wouldn't be able to watch it until after the class trial? Why would he do that?
Perhaps.
Maybe Nagito planned to leave this as a will. Nagito's will. Where's it right now? We were just playing to meet at the restaurant and watch it together. I don't know. Something doesn't seem right. Okay, do you want me to check the cottages now? Well, maybe I should, because we'll probably get to the end of the chapter. Alright, then I guess we'll just go look. Gundam's cottage. Oh. Okay, something's going on. Okay. Nagito, I can't believe you actually left a will. Fine, then I'll make sure to listen to your last words. Okay. Nakamaru. What? Okay. What is going on? Was this whole thing a video game? I don't know. This is really weird. Hurry to the restaurant. Okay, that's Fuyuhiko. Yeah, he's okay. So are we just supposed to be checking people that died? Because yeah, simulate. Is it a simulate? My whole perception has been turned upside down. Mekon. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What is that simulate? Okay. Just like real life, a simulation. Kinda, you know, I'm kinda still alive. Yoko. I'm so, Konami Cosplay, yeah, I'm just so confused. Sonia. Techo. I know you can read some text, but it's all just like it's like it has to do with like the stuff that that said like in the triangle. I don't know. Right? Like it's like gibberish related to them. I don't. This is really weird. What happens if I try to leave? Oh, what? Oh. Okay, I can't leave. That was their last thoughts before death, was it? Maybe. This is really weird. Really weird. Like, why did he just, like, not have a reaction to the fact that Chakyu's still alive?
Yeah.
You're late. Is it true? Nagito really left another message? Try checking the house. Yeah, I did. Like, there's nothing there for people that are still alive. Kneel before Miss Sonia and thank her. She was the one who found it. I was going for a walk with Gundam's hamster and found it when I stopped by the factory.
Listen well.
Oh, okay. Oh, why are we seeing Gundam now? Well, I get to hold on. Let me get some water. I'll do my Gundam impression. Probably in tonight or something's going on. A coincidence, you say? Wrong. That is the will of causality guiding you.
Huh?
Why would Miss Sonia be going for a walk with Gundam? I never allowed that.
Damn right.
Sonia, let us hurry up and play it. Yeah, you're right. This is weird. It's gotta be a weird dream, maybe.
I wonder who's watching this message.
Is it the traitor from the Future Foundation? If so, congratulations. Looks like it ended the way I hoped it would. The way he hoped it would, huh?
Damn it.
Nagito was trying to kill everyone except the traitor. Damn it. It was just as Monokuma said.
Hey!
So he really set up the traitor as the killer, and he even tried to make them survive the trial? But why would he do that? Enough with your useless talk. It appears there's still more. So we're seeing dead people now. Alright. But if everyone but the traitor is watching this video,
How unfortunate.
then unfortunately, I guess I lost. The outcome is the complete opposite of the hope I believe in. Well, not that it matters for me anymore. I mean, no matter what the outcome is, it doesn't matter for a dropout like me.
Now then.
Let's put this meaningless introduction aside and get down to business. Since I don't know who I'm talking to, I'm going to speak so that both sides will understand. First of all, you might be wondering why I did what I did. Well, I just took action after talking about it for so long. Special prize in the final dead room allowed me to learn a certain truth. It would be troublesome if everyone found out, so I already disposed of that page. But anyway, I was totally surprised. I mean... Oh. The Future Foundation's traitor must have known that truth all along. So I was able to learn the truth about this world, and resolved to take action immediately. I shouldn't have made fun of Hajime. Deep down, I always wanted to become a protagonist myself. Does it say check the web for details? But now that I know the truth, as I look back on Monokuma's actions, I'm starting to see what he's planning. I don't know, we're just going to see. This is weird. By giving us information about the island's mystery and the Future Foundation, he's raising all your hopes, but only so he can lead you to unimaginable despair. Plus, Monokuma's trying to show that despair to someone. Perhaps that someone is. Seriously pissing me off. Hell, it's so. I have no idea. Mike Joe's mic spamming. Stream lag. Oh no, not stream lag. That sucks. Jeez, what a hopeless truth. Who's Monokuma's true identity? How could they come up with a plan like that? But that's enough reflecting on the past. Let's talk about the future now. What did you miss? Just there's weird stuff going on. I don't know. If you want to escape Monokuma's plan, there's a specific place you need to go to. The key to enter that place is that message you found in Nesmith Castle. But it's scratched out.
Well...
You drink more rum is going to be piracy in the future. Normally, you need to follow a bunch of steps to enter that place, but since that message gets rid of those steps, you can think of it as an Easter egg or something. It was probably left by someone other than Monokuma or Monami, but that has nothing to do with me. You guys still think you're not gonna die or something? Stop it, don't, stop, what? I had to hide this until my plan came to an end, but I guess now's a nice time to announce it, right? So then, I'll announce the password. 11037. That's a throwback to the first game! What? That's the password that was written at Nezumi Castle. You have to use that to enter that specific place. That's the only way you can escape Monokuma. I feel like I've been talking forever, but that's all for me. With this, my duty is finished. I believe my actions will become the foundation of this world's hope. If that really happens, praise me. Tell others what I have accomplished. Erect a bronze statue of me. Respect me.
Please call me the ultimate hope.
That's what? Oh my gosh, this is Nagi. You know, the protagonist of the first game was the ultimate lucky student and also the ultimate hope. Is Nagito supposed to be like an alternate ego in a simulation or something? That, like, because it's the same voice actor and everything. I have no idea anymore. Please read Hyoko's memorial before we leave. Okay, I will try to look at it. This was Nagito's final message. Kind of an anti-hero. That 11037 number that Mike said was the password. There's no mistaking it. That's the password to enter the ancient ruin.
Hey.
You better hurry, I think. Let's go before the countdown reaches 0. Jeez. Alright, I'll look at this. We're not alone? We're always together? You know of West? What? Okay, well I guess we gotta go there. You've been sus of him being game with for tag a long time. My brain is just kind of going a million miles an hour right now. I don't even know. We're always together in our hearts. Okay. Oh, okay. Wait, where are we? Okay, we're on the second island. Okay. Probably the other way. There we go. We're still on chapter 5. I know, I'm going to try to finish chapter 5. Jeez. Somehow it is quite nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Is it really safe to go inside? What's going to be in there?
You are a boy, right?
So unreliable to be freaked out like that. You're a man, aren't you? Like, we're seeing the dead people. It's creepy. There's also that countdown. There's no time to stand around.
I'm gonna do it!
Damn right, it's our last chance to get inside. Wait, so is everybody seeing the dead people now? I'm starting to feel nauseous from the thrills. Oh my gosh. You're gonna let it out. Why not do it in the where bro? Like even his ghost is being a perv.
Dumbass!
Now's not the time to mess around.
Young master for you, Hiko.
It's going to be alright. You don't have to worry. I will protect my young master. Now then, let's go forward together. So okay, this is weird.
Shut up.
Don't treat me like a kid.
This is your leader's order.
Believe in the hope that lies beyond this point. That is your leader's order. All right, let's just go. Well, there's Ibuki.
What?
But she's dead. All of them are dead. I told her that you only understand picky talk. I said, you're so cool and picky. What is even going on?
In the name of my family.
I'm going to kill you.
Hajime.
The password, blah, blah. What is even going on? 11037.
It's gonna be fine.
There's no need for you to worry. The only thing beyond this point is a shining future. Now then, let's open this door to the future. How did you forget about Ibuki? You obviously didn't care that much about her if you forgot about her, you idiot. Beyond this door, the future is waiting. A sparkling future. Now then, let's move forward. Were we in a simulation? What is this? Was it a simulation?
Is this a trial ground? But why am I at a trial ground?
You forget to, well, you know.
It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before.
By the way...
Huh?
Where did everyone go?
Everyone?
Something's wrong. What did I do? Things are okay, yep, alright. No, that's not it. I'm not the weird one. What's really weird is... this world? Zero. If it's a bomb or an EMP, getting from his 9 set in Fiji, the Kuma nuke, Monokuma nuke. Jeez. What? What? Yeah, I don't even know. Shut up, the music is not too loud. I'm just, I don't even know, man. This everything has just been completely flipped upside down. This game is too much for my brain to handle. Yes, we're gonna save. Chapter 0. That's a really weird noise. Okay. Well. Wow. That I yeah. All right. Well, that I honestly I don't even know what to think of that. That was ridiculous. That, yeah, I just feel like I just did drugs. My brain is just like my brain is static. I cannot process this right now. I'm gonna maybe this weekend I'll finish the game, but I'm gonna need a day off to process what the hell just happened in this game. Your brain is always static. Yeah, be like that. Like, wow. Is Monica what? Anyway, thank you so much for sticking with it. It's a little longer stream tonight. My brain feels fried right now. Thank you so much. Make sure you have liked the video. Make sure you've liked the video. If you're watching as a recording, leave a comment or something. Tell me what you enjoyed. Taking tomorrow off from streaming. You know, tomorrow's Wednesday. Thursday and Friday, like I don't have to go to work Friday, so Thursday and Friday are good times to do some long streams. Probably gonna try to finish Danganronpa 2 this week, and then maybe do something else. I kind of want to do something new. Chef had suggested a couple things. I'll just have to see. I'll just have to see. You know me. I plan things last minute. Yeah, probably maybe VR chat at some point too. Maybe on Saturday we could get some people together and do some VR chat stuff. I don't know. We'll just have to see. I'm not good at planning in advance, but thank you so much. I'm gonna go lay down now. I feel like I need to lay down. This game is messing with my brain. Glitch out the thumbnail for now. Oh, that's a good idea. Topbat Cat, like, make sure you remind me of that. Like, actually send that to me somewhere other than just the stream chat, so I'll remember. That's it. I need to go lay down. My brain is just fried. Well, I can do that too. But good night, everybody. I guess next time we do Danganronpa, it'll be the finale. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all next time. Same time, same place. Thank you so much. Bring a friend next time. And that's it. Bye-bye. Get out of here. Good night, everybody.